Hello and welcome to the Inner Temple. Beautiful people. It is your host with the most, Mr. Mark David Meyer, with the fire, here to share ideas and take the collective vibration higher. And my sole intention is to reconcile all paradox with love and truth. I love you listening to me right now. Listening is something that I've unfortunately learned. Pardon me, let me restate this. I've fortunately learned this, but I tell you with some reluctance that people do not know how to listen. And this is causing the world a lot of harm. So I just wanted to say you need to get ready to receive this message. This is the message for everybody, the one that you need to hear right now. I'm going to explain everything to everybody. And that's a bold fucking claim, I understand. So let me tell you again, a lot of people don't know how to listen, and a lot of people do not know how to receive. And I'm going to just tell you right now, I'm not challenging you, but I'm just stating a simple fact. A lot of people are not ready to hear this message. So if you are brave, continue listening on, because I want to say a very important point. Giving is receiving, and receiving is giving. So while you may not like what you're about to hear today, I would so much rather you hear it from me than for you to figure this shit out unconsciously by yourself in this cold, cruel fucking world, okay? So I want you to recognize any part of my message that feels like hatred as love. I need you to understand that and think for yourself and trust the way you fucking feel, okay? I hope that makes sense. And I wanted to give you guys a special announcement today because there are some special things that I want to give you as well. Today is the most beautiful day of my life, and I would love to share a little bit of the joy with you, my friends. You may be able to see it on this page. I'm not too sure, but I know if you go to my profile on this website, youtube.com, you'll be able to see the membership tab. And I just wanted to give all the kind-hearted people who do see what's going on here and really care and support the opportunity to be more involved and to take pride in this collective identity. So membership is open. You get a unique badge. You become part of the Fire family. I want you guys to know that you want to be a member, like quite literally. If you can commit to sticking with the vision for 12 months, you're going to get that purple flame. And because I can't subscribe to myself, I literally can't even have this shit, y'all. You want this purple flame. I need you to know that. So make sure that you hit that membership tab and hit the subscribe. And thank you in advance. I appreciate and love you guys. So I want you guys to know Mars Day with Mark. We got Mars ruling the chart today. I got a lot to tell you. I got a lot to share with you. So with the due diligence out of the way, let's talk about the weather, the transits, the energy, and I feel like a metaphysical meteorologist. Let me keep the phone down so I don't make too much background noise, because I am filming this from the spaceship, from the pilot seat, and I am grateful you are receiving this. So today, and I want to be very clear, if this is your first time watching Mars Day with Mark, welcome. We've been doing this for 39 weeks straight, and that is a milestone. Every time we do this and show up, we get better. So this is the week's astrology forecast for the week of March 5th to March 12th. And I'm going to tell you where we are now, where we go a week from now, what changes, what this means, how you can interface with this energy in the most positive way. So if that sounds cool, can you leave me in the comments? I'm excited. And if I see that fire emoji next to your name, I'm going to know not only are you excited, you're so damn serious. All right, let's go. So today, the sun is at 16 degrees of Pisces. I'm going to break this all down in a second, but let me just list down the temperatures, okay? We've got the sun at 16 degrees of Pisces. Today, our moon, where's the moon at? The moon's at 18 degrees of Capricorn. We have Mercury at 22 degrees of Pisces. We have Venus at 22 Aquarius, Mars at 16 Aquarius, Jupiter in Taurus at 12 degrees, Saturn in Pisces at 10 degrees, Uranus in Taurus at 19 degrees, Neptune in Pisces at 26, and we've got Pluto in Aquarius at 1 degree. North Node is in Aries at 15, Chiron at 17. 1 week from now, the sun is going to be at 23 Pisces. The moon is going to be at 2 degrees Taurus. I want you guys to know right quick, good things are coming. Really good things. And I'm not insulting anybody's intelligence, but you do not even know how good this shit is going to get. So thank you for hearing me out. Mercury will make its way to 5 degrees of Aries. Venus will make its way, her beautiful merry way, to the 1st degree of Pisces, right on top of my south node. I am so fucking ready to receive my blessings, y'all. You don't understand. Some of y'all do understand, so I'm sorry. I take that back. For those who really do understand, man, I've been really learning how to break a negative assumption. Let me talk about myself for 5 seconds because I'm a Leo. Gang, these negative assumptions are costing us everything. And while a lot of people do lack the capacity to understand me, it's not fair to assume that everybody can't understand me. So I'm sorry for everybody that I reject because of my ignorance. Okay? Thank you for understanding me. So Mars is going to be at 22. Aquarius, we're going to have Jupiter moving 1 degree up at 13. Got Saturn at 11, 1 degree up. We've got Uranus staying there, about to switch degrees. We've got Neptune sitting still, Pluto sitting still. And we've got nothing happening with the nodes in Chiron. So let's break it down step by step by step by step. I want to tell you about yourself, about all of us, about the life, the gift that God has given us. Look at the sun at 16 degrees of Pisces, and just recognize when you look at the sun that this is your spirit and this is how you experience life. And the sun in Pisces says life is a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. You dig what I'm saying? Some of y'all are on a boat right now. How do I know that? Who am I talking to? So when it comes to the sun in Pisces, and I want to remind you guys that the sun will switch signs in the zodiac every month. So like I said, we got a sun in Pisces week. So this is time to acknowledge the Pisces sun people. This is time to give them their love and their flowers. They're about to be celebrating birthdays, and we're going to celebrate their life as well. And all of us are kind of feeling their energy, their spirit right now. And Pisces is a deep mystical energy. So I know this sounds vague, but man, this shit is deep. And I need you guys to know we can't afford not to slow down. Whatever the fuck that means to you, you cannot afford not to slow down. Perception is reality. It's not what you're seeing it. Sorry, pardon me, let me restart. It's not what you're seeing, it's how you are seeing it. And I want you guys to know that vision is a complicated subject because what my heart says is subjectivity creates objectivity. And what that means to me is that there's nothing you're ever going to see that isn't influenced by your biases and distortions and illusions. So clarity is everything with this Pisces stellium right now. That's the message the world needs to receive. It's one thing for me to send this your way. It's a completely different thing for you to receive this in your heart. And the sun is your heart. It's your spirit. It's your spine. So I want you to sit up straight. I want you to breathe really deep. And I want you to put a smile on your face, even if you don't feel like doing it. Okay? Because this is some heavy shit in the collective. If I'm going to be really honest, guys, I'm trying to ease you in step by step because there's a lot to cover. And this is a conversation, and it's very simple, and it's very much to the point. But we got to take our time. We cannot afford not to slow down. You have to breathe deeper. You have to smile, and you have to take control over your imagination, gang. If you want to be free in this life, you have to take control over your imagination. You have to realize that everything is energy. And most of us know this, so let me take it deeper. Sight creates light. Don't forget that shit. Write that down. Sight creates light. When you imagine, when you visualize, you create energy. God, Goddess, the universe, your spirit guides, your higher self, the physical universe, the matrix, whatever you want to call it, corresponds to your sight. The law of attraction will be bullshit, confusing, and humiliating if you don't understand the law of assumption. So if you receive that shit, Leave in the comments, I need to understand the law of assumption. Fuck that. It's about us. We need to... please leave the comment. We need to understand the law of assumption, gang. If this is resonating with your spirit, leave that comment and let's keep going, okay? And let me explain why we need to understand the law of assumption. A lot of you guys who know the law of attraction, I'm proud of you for studying principles and realizing the value they hold. The law of attraction says we attract things into our life. So what we pay attention to will manifest. But here's the thing, gang. That kind of presupposes that you just have to stay aware. You have to speak good thoughts into the world. You have to speak the thoughts that are going to make you feel the best, that are going to guide your actions towards the values that you hold. That's basically the law of attraction, is if you want something, you pay attention to it long enough until you get it. Most of us really understand this, and it's very much common knowledge on the internet now, okay? So let me explain the law of assumption very short and simply. You don't get what you deserve in this life, and that's hard to receive, I understand. But listen, you get what you believe to be true. So you do not live in a world of cognitive dissonance. Whatever your most dominant beliefs and assumptions are, you will manifest. And I want you guys to maybe think about it this way. An assumption is deeper than a thought. So let's break it down. It's assumptions, thoughts, feelings, actions. Don't forget your assumptions create and condition your thoughts. And the most fucked up part, gang, is that assumptions are passed down by our family. We inherit them through the environment. We often don't even realize that we create assumptions or act on them when we do. So I need you listening to me to be conscious of your assumptions in life, because you control them, whether you realize it or not. And I again want to say, often we do not realize this shit. You need to control your assumptions, my friend. All right, let's keep going. There's some interesting sun aspects whenever it comes to this week. So before I actually get to the sun aspects, I want to speak a little bit more from my heart and just let you guys know that you need to take pride in your imagination this week. Every time the sun is in Pisces, you need to take pride in your imagination, and you need to take pride in your gifts. And Saturn just I want to say, gang, if you missed the last Mars Day with Mark, please watch it, dude, because this sun conjunct Saturn, this quarter moon phase that we had this week, it's been a rough fucking week. It's been one of the roughest fucking weeks for a lot of people, gang. It's been rough for me, but it has been the best week of my life. Big changes are coming. Big changes are happening literally right now. So if you feel called, go back to the last video and watch it, okay? And then resume after you get done. But take pride in your imagination. Take pride in the sacrifices you make in this world, because if you don't love, honor, and respect yourself, you will throw your pearls before the swine and they'll just eat them up and not even care. And you'll be upset because you valued the pearls. So let's not do that. Right now, the sun is making a semi-square to Pluto. So if you guys don't know yet how to read your astrology charts, you're going to need to go to the link in my bio and join Simplified Astrology. And I want to thank all my new members who joined this week. I just want you guys to know you can't afford not to know this. So you might have thought $100 was expensive, or maybe $80 when that was my price. You might have thought $500 was expensive. Newsflash, guys, it's over $1,000 right now. And people will pay that price. People spend way more on dumb shit they can't use. Did you ever get a college degree? Some of you use it, some of you don't. So if you threw yourself in debt for a college degree, the fact that $1,000 payment for something you want is a question is beyond me. It doesn't make sense to me. You can't afford not to invest in yourself. So if you guys don't think I'm not going to charge you $1,000 more than what I'm charging now, you're sadly mistaken. And I'm going to be very fucking clear, gang. You lucky ducks are so lucky who joined already, because I'm going to charge over $10,000 for this same fucking information, because I'm done being nice and throwing the pearls before pigs who just want to eat dirt. Okay? Priceless means you can't afford not to have this shit, dude. And some of you guys think you can do astrology better than me because you can just study what I'm doing and figure it out yourself. Some of you guys have been failing miserably when it comes to astrology. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you got to ask yourself in your heart, is that true when it comes to you? Because by the way, I'm not here to hate. I'm here to love. That's the thing I started my video with. But I just want to say, let me talk about myself for just a moment, because a lot of you guys are going to be frightened by this experience I had. And I just want to tell you where I'm coming from before I go any fucking further, guys. You need to know what the fuck happened to me this week, because this is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. I make no attempt to exaggerate. I've seen some weird fucking things, guys, so I need you to listen to me. And try not to judge. Maybe consider not having an opinion about what I'm saying until you receive the full message, okay? This week, I was realizing this value discrepancy. Spirit's been opening my eyes. If you want to know what the fuck has gotten into Mark David Meyer, pardon me. If you want to know what's gotten into Mark David fucking Meyer, let me show you what's gotten into me. I can't hold back the truth anymore, guys. I've been telling the truth to the best of my ability for the longest time, man, but these fucking liars who try to interrupt me are throwing too much energy at me, and I can't be interrupted because I'm committed to purpose. So it's time to give some people some hard accountability, because I just want to say, guys, because of who the fuck I am, Mr. Meyer with the fire, and my unconscious awareness and my spiritual gifts that a lot of y'all do not have, because you have unique different ones. I'm not insulting you. We are the same, but we might not be if you don't choose to commit to truth and purpose. Man, I'm so unconsciously aware of this world. Y'all do not want to hear what the fuck I have to say. And that's the simple facts of the matter. So I'm going to explain to you what happened to me this week and why this shit is so crazy. And why I know what I'm talking about. Gang, we can't afford to slow down. These reckless judgments are costing us everything. These lies are costing us every fucking thing, okay? I can feel lies in the bottom of my fucking heart, gang. You need to understand that about me. Lies hurt my heart and they pollute the fucking world. And I can spot lies in my aura before people know they're lying to themselves. I can read between people's beliefs when there's inconsistencies between belief assumption and words that come out of someone's mouth. You guys can't lie to me. I need you to understand that. And I'm not saying that with aggression. I'm saying this with love. Okay? You can't lie to me. You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. And the repercussions for lying to me or really interrupting me are far more severe than a lot of people can afford, okay? Look at the South Node transiting my moon. Look at Lilith transiting my ascendant. And I just want to say, guys, Spirit guided me to go on live on TikTok like I do often. And this is so crazy. This time, I was told to turn the comments off. Too many people try to give me advice, try to coach me and tell me how to get somewhere they've never been. A lot of people do not know where the fuck they're going, bruh. Literally. Which is crazy, dude. So it's like, I go on live, and I want to tell you guys, my intention was just to figure out shit with the world. I was already pissed off because I felt the lies that people were saying to me as I'm cleaning up my aura. Here's the point, guys. Among so many other sharp points is that I've helped so many people cleanse their energy and heal their souls. I know exactly who's interrupting me at all times, genuinely. That's something to think about, right? So I go on live with the sole intention of leaving the comments off, running up the viewers. People always look at my beautiful face. I'm an interesting dude. I'm always lighting candles or doing something wild. So people always stop and stare, you know? So my intention was just that I'm centered. I'm in my own energy. Let me turn on live and just see what's up with the world. Let me get on my phone and give a phone call to the world on TikTok. Let me mute the sound I'm getting and just sit in this energy. And then just feel it. Let me express my truth. I'm a nice fucking person, guys. And I'm way nicer than I should be. To my core. My niceness has hurt me so fucking much. My niceness has cost me more than I can afford to lose. So I'm done being nice, guys. So I just want to say again, I'm easing you into this so fucking gently because a lot of you guys are going to hate what I'm going to say. Because I hate what I have to say. But I can't fucking lie to you because it hurts me. I can't fucking lie to you guys. God won't fucking let me, dude. So, I'm just asking questions at this point. Spirit told me somebody needed me to go live. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go live. I got a gift. If people need it, I'm going to let them receive it. That's just common sense, dude. Like, I was pissed. Don't forget this, guys. I was upset. I was pissed. It was like the quarter moon square, something like that. If you follow my IG and threads, you'll see how I commented about this shit, and I even told this story. But, you know, I just come on there. I'm like, someone needs to receive this. So I was like, what's up with these people? And I was like, what's the questions these people have? And I'm genuinely expressing my questions and frustrations in my life. I'm like, why do people... I know everybody has questions, gang. Do we not? So I'm sitting there in my own energy, trying to be nice, not hurt anybody's feelings. I don't come here to hate, bro. Like, I think a lot of y'all can agree with me on this train of thought. Like, if this world has a fuck ton of hate in it, is hate gonna fix the hate? I don't think so, man. So we can't fix hatred with more hatred. Love is gonna fix the hatred. So it's like, do you think I started that live to share hatred? Do you think I would ever fucking do that? When I have the ability to just not be live and live off of my savings and investments and be fucking free like I give other people? I don't have to do this shit. I don't even literally have to be posting this right now. It's not the money, it's about the difference we can fucking make. When you really understand your values, you'll see that shit, dude. So I'm trying to figure out what's the issue with the world. So a couple of my questions that I asked that night, not trying to be rude, just literally trying to understand so we can work through this shit. And I got answers to my own problems, dude, just by thinking. And that's crazy. But let me literally reflect. I'm going to turn back this notebook and I'm going to read this shit to you guys. Because I literally come to TikTok the majority of the time with tarot cards and astrology. But this time I just took a notebook and a pen. And I was like, and I'm going to read the cards and I'm going to do a reading. But I want to figure something out tonight, dude. So yeah, I was upset. I'm going to read the start of these notes. What the fuck is going on here, Spirit? That's my genuine question in life. Like, I had an existential crisis, so I'll save you the time of following how I got to this thought. But some people simply do not know how to fucking lead, dude. And that's the problem that I've found. Okay? They don't know how to lead. They choose ignorance, so they don't know where the fuck they're going and they're not focused. So leadership to me means all about inspiring other people to the best of your ability, because quite literally you can't lead somewhere you've never been. So it's showing others the way and doing your best and using your resources. And on some level that means learning how to connect with other people. So I learned about myself with my selfish Leo ass that I don't easily ask for help. So I have to fucking work on that. That's my fault. So I need y'all to help me if you don't mind. I know that's not a fun way for you to receive the request, but in any way you can help me, please. Please help me if you can. You got to know that doing your best is literally an ethical requirement. So anything less than that is criminal. And I want you to think about that and just say, is that true? Yes or no? Think about it before you go on and listen further. Okay? And here's another scary idea. So pause the video if you're not ready to receive this shit, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm so sorry. But I'm not ready to give it right now. And I won't edit this because I want this to be unfiltered and raw. Gang, it can take a long fucking time to undo the harm we cause unconsciously. So we gotta do better, gang. We gotta do so much fucking better. Whatever that means to you, please receive that message in your heart. We all gotta do better. We all gotta awaken the inner leader within us. And remember that you have fucking power and influence. And never forget that shit, man. A lot of people, I think, just don't want to know the truth. They just don't want to ask the questions that they could find the answer to. The world is crazy right now because it's the information age, and the same box you hold in your hand connects you to everything you need. And that's something to think about, dude. I want to remind my good people listening that the phone in your hands is going to change the fucking world. Remember that shit, dude. Feel that in your fucking heart and see that in your mind's eye, and just know that you're the fucking truth and you're the fucking shit, and you will be a first-generation millionaire. Fuck this poverty disease that people are suffering from. We will curse this illness and bring health to the fucking world, bruh. Look at this Jupiter and Taurus and Uranus and Taurus energy. getting pulled in by Pluto and Aquarius. This is amazing. This is the best time to be on the earth, gang, but we just have to remember that we can't see a world without peace. Please understand what I'm saying. You literally need to ask, what is my purpose? What is my point? What is my mission? Why are we here? If you don't ask, you won't receive. And I want to say something really awesome about the universe because it's perfect. The design of the universe is perfect. If you really take the time to look at it and learn about it, the moment you create a question, my friend, the answer already exists in the universe. That's a fucking fact. There is no time. We can experience it non-linearly in this dimension, but on one level, there's no fucking time and all things exist at the same time. So it's like, you really have to open your third fucking eye and start to see shit with your eyes closed. And some of you guys are like, I can't visualize. That's a limiting fucking belief. And I'm going to show you how to visualize right now. Literally, go in your comments while you listen, comment the world emoji. And I want you to comment the peace emoji right next to it. So put the world emoji, put the peace emoji. And we're going to activate your visualization through memory. What does the earth emoji look like? You've seen it because you just created it, fam. So like literally look at it on your screen, close your eyes, and then try to see it again. Okay, boom, you just visualized. Congrats, dude. You just unlocked the secret to creating your life's purpose. You're fucking welcome. I'm not trying to be a dick, man, but fuck. I've been saying this shit for fucking years now. So pardon me if I'm frustrated that people don't fucking listen to me, man. It hurts my heart. To master growth, we must master severance. You need to learn how to fucking let go, bruh. So enough about me. Let's go back to the fucking energy. And I just want to tell you about this experience I had. You know? Because this is just the first page of notes, dude. I have guys, I hope you understand that if you are committed to learning and growing, you're doing your part in this world. And you need to stop feeling so fucking guilty about who you are. Genuinely. And I know I just kind of shouted that your way, dude. But if you please take the time to receive that fully, I think you're going to live a life of abundant peace. Can you lead is my question. And I need you to say yes. And I need you to mean it. And I need you to really try your best to fucking lead and just be committed to learning. And you are going to be the best. Show others how to be the best. The best leaders know how to employ the strengths of others. So here's my fucking question when it comes to the depth of my fucking Lilith Moon Libra disgusting heart, dude. A lot of people are not equipped to judge me. So if you think I'm the worst person, I embrace my darkness. And I'm going to tell you from that most hateful part of my heart, I want to fucking know, dude. Why do people act like entitled, jealous diva fucking roaches? So I'm not insulting people. I'm insulting their fucking actions. Why the hell do people fucking act that way? Think about what roaches do. They just show up out of fucking nowhere. They try to eat your food. They'll be on your bed. They're just gross. They don't serve a purpose in your fucking house. So imagine a person who's not serving a purpose in your life, heart space, or reality, trying to act entitled to the fucking energy you have. Does that sound fair? Does that sound good? Does that sound nice? Does that sound justified? Does that sound like the right thing to do? Just take shit without giving anything in return? Absolutely fucking not, dude. So I'm trying to know, why do people act this way, bruh? I ask the question. I sit in the energy. I ground myself in shield. I've helped so many people clear their energy. I know exactly what the fuck is interrupting me, so I'm paying attention to it. Where the fuck does this evil come from? And why does evil not cooperate with life? And then I thought about words, because I love etymology and just logic, and I love the truth. So I'm like, damn, that assumes... See, I know how to question my assumptions, man. That assumes evil doesn't cooperate with life. What does cooperate mean? It cooperates. So on some level, shit is balanced if you really take the time to look at it. It's always been balanced, man. And that's the fucking message you needed to receive. Everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And I'm challenging you to see that. Okay? People do not question their assumptions. People don't know how to judge. I want to say sent and received are two different things. And this dysfunctional family is ruining the fucking world. So let's go on, because I am just following down my questions, because I've taken the time to think, and we're thinking together right now, right? And I want to say it is a privilege for you to be able to send me comments as well on this video. And I'm not saying that to be a dick, but I do not tolerate jealous, entitled roach people. And I'm going to be clear, your actions say a lot about you. So while I don't want to address anybody specifically and call them a roach because they think I'm a bully, I'm going to just be honest, dude. I'm here to harm nobody. I'm here to bring peace to the world. So don't disrespect me. Don't send me negative energy. That is not too much to fucking ask. Like, don't come up into my house and try to eat my food or be in my bed or just attack me for no fucking reason. Like, I think that's asking literally nothing in a good world. People confuse me. So we're trying to figure this shit out, right? It always starts with you, so you got to reflect on yourself and stuff. So, like, my question is, why are people afraid of themselves? I'm a Libra moon. I was born to reflect, and I'm a Leo sun, so I'm the center of my life. And I think, like, my selfishness, but also my empathy and my intuitive connection with people has created a lot of conflict for me in my life. But at the same time, it's like, I'm committed to learning and growing, so I'm always take these experiences and grow from them, and I'm gonna try to be the best human I can be. That sounds like a good purpose to have. I've questioned mine, so people fear what they don't know, and I think it's simply for a lot of reasons. People do lack strength on a lot of levels, because I've learned a lot about myself, so that's how I got to this part of my train of thought. That, it's hard to do shit when you're weak, and there's so much shit that can sap your energy. And if you don't take the time to develop strength, you might just not have it. You know what I mean? You get what you pay for. If you want to be strong, but you're not putting resistance in your path intentionally and deliberately, it's like you do not want to be strong. So you lie to yourself. And that's a fact. And you're going to have to take time to argue with yourself, because I'm not hearing it. My energy's clear as I'm saying this. So I'm going to say that again one more time. My energy's clear as I'm saying this. So if you don't like what I just said, you're going to have to take time to argue with yourself. I've done my arguing with myself. Have you? My energy is so clear. I cannot see a world without peace. What is my message to the world? That's the question you should be asking your fucking self. That's the message the world needs to receive. So you know what I want to know? I literally cleared my energy at this point. And this is the fucking scary thing, guys. I want you to remember, some of y'all thought I was getting dramatic or exaggerating. Absolutely fucking not. I'm slowing down just to give these words with clarity and objectivity. I'm trying to drain the emotion out of my fucking words, y'all. So here's the thing that fucking frightens me. But at the same time, I'm stronger than my fears. So this shit is scary, okay? So basically, I basically told people, because I know that last question hit really deep. It's a very important question. If you see the value of everything we've been talking about in this conversation, this is a really important question. What is my message to the world? Because if you understand that you're sending and receiving information, this is the highest level of leadership. How do you dictate growth to your friends and family? Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to be able to know how to send and receive messages. To be able to learn I'm so fucking upset, y'all. Like, it's so fucked up, man. I'm gonna compose myself, but I'm really upset, if I'm being honest. Like, to be able to lead, you have to be able to follow, for real, genuinely. I'm not even kidding. Like, there's a lot that means, and I probably need to elaborate. dude, that means so much. You need to be able to follow to be able to lead. And it's like a lot of people try to lead people where they've never been. Blind can't lead the blind, but it absolutely tries. And this shit is a very crazy conversation, man. So I want to thank you for receiving my energy if you are hearing this and willing to continue to listen to me, man, because like the universe has been dumping shit on my plate that a lot of people don't want to fucking know. And if you like the truth, man, you are going to love this. But man, this shit is so fucking painful. So fuck, let's get this work, guys. Oh, let's get this fucking work. Like, I wanted to know really the best question to ask. And I searched my heart, you know, I know how to send a message to the world. I want to live in a peaceful world. So basically, a question I feel in the depth of my fucking heart, and then these people, and just having the world interface with me, guys. Before I even ask this question to the collective, guys, I just want you to recognize, like, my heart is in the right place. I sure fucking hope it is. Like, I know myself enough, my Leo soul, my heart. Like, man, if my heart is not in the right place, God fucking help me, please. I look up from my notebook to ask this question to the collective, and I received a violation. My fucking live, and mind you, with no comments, I'm not addressing anybody specifically, just fucking energies and people's actions. I've never insulted a person on this live. Just fucking energies and demanding accountability. I might have insulted a person, but honestly, so I take back what I said just a second ago. I might have actually insulted people, but at the same time, not with bad intentions, to create reconciliation, like I said at the beginning of my video, every fucking time. And I don't even need to be there. I just want to help. And Spirit said, get on here because somebody needs this, dude. So I get a violation for hate speech and harassment. I'm not talking to anybody specifically. And these people who think they fucking care did everything in their power to try to stop me. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Why do people want to fucking suffer? I thought about this question a lot, man, and I'm going to just cut it quick, dude. A lot of y'all want to suffer because you like suffering. And some of y'all like suffering because you unconsciously know you're not doing enough. If we want to get real Mercury Pisces about it, yeah, that's the truth. And if we want to get real Saturn Pisces in it, some of y'all lack faith in life simply. Like, if you really think about the purpose of being here, it's about teaching people how to heal. How do we ask for help? Like, they couldn't shut my life down, so I want that to be the resonating golden message right here, dude. Is like, I'm still here giving you this message. Those roaches haven't done a thing. We're still winning. We're still manifesting our dreams. We're still creating peace, love, and abundance in this planet and in this fucking universe. We're still uniting the world. They will try to stop you, but they fucking can't. Why? Because you're bigger than every problem in your fucking path. Remember that. Ground yourself. Call to Ganesha. Chant your Saturn mantras every fucking day, my guy. My gal. Whoever you are, consistency is the fucking key. You need to devote to your life or you have no purpose. Think about it. It's all about decisions, dude. In decision, if you trace that down to Latin and etymology and meaning and everything, it means to cut off. To master growth, you got to master severance. Some of you guys don't know how to let go. And I'm sorry to tell you that. But that's the message that you needed to receive right now. You don't know how to let the fuck go. That's the simplest way I could put it. To master growth, you got to master severance, you know? Severance, you know? like a scorpion shedding its skin if they molt. I don't know if they do. I'm sorry if that's not what they do. But like a tarantula, arachnids, you know? Reptiles, insects, they're going to molt, you know? People are going to grow. Your baby teeth fall out, shit like that. You can't resist growth, dude, because it's like when it comes to decisions, I want to tell you the most important decision you got to make. And if you make this decision, your life is going to get peaceful, truly, and good. And the better it gets, the better it gets. Man, when you focus, when you leave the bullshit alone, what you do in life supports your luck and blessings. Remember that. You stay committed and focused. So let the fuck go. Commit to your life. Make the decision. Does everything matter or does nothing matter? Because it's that simple. Everything fucking matters, man. Your message to the world cannot be nothing matters. That's bullshit. That's absolutely fucking bullshit. Your message to yourself can't be that nothing matters, because that means your message to the world means nothing matters. So you really got to question your assumptions. Why do we assume that the dark hates the light? I think if we really took the time to just think about that idea collectively, and I really want to just take a second to pause, okay? Because when we talk about dark versus light, I want to say you're going to hear this or you're not, essentially. And I feel like we all know that, and there's a big elephant in the room, and we're all trying to call out and judge it and stuff. And it's like, I want to tell you guys really quick, guys, because let me remind you who the fuck I am, okay? I'm a 11th house Leo sun with a 12th house Mercury on my north node. This is my fucking purpose. God put me here to fucking do this, dude. This is my karmic fucking purpose, evolutionary direction. I can take bro, my fucking book is free. I take the time to explain this to you guys for free. You just don't want to know. And that's the sad fucking truth, dude. But basically, what I need you guys to know about me is by my nature and design, with myself in the 11th house of the community and my mind in the 12th house of the universe and the unconscious, I see and hear things you guys cannot. So again, you don't have my gift. You may have another gift that's more beautiful, but you need to take the time to find it. My readings are off. You need to take the time to find it. My time is worth more than all of your money. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Because I understand my values. Ooh, and Lilith said, don't say it, because a lot of y'all will feel insulted. But the truth is something you are not ready to receive, man. Fuck. So I want to tell you guys what's about to fucking go down, and literally, because we were on the sun. I have so many planets to get through, dude. I just wanted to tell you what's going on. But before I tell you about the astrology, I have to get some shit off my chest so I can get through my subjective biases. You understand? I teach you guys how to be good readers and not project your bullshit on others, because I've done the shadow work. That's why y'all respect me, because I'm fucking real. I don't want to be liked. I want to be real. You understand? I know you do. So if you feel happy in your heart, I know you do. If your heart kind of feels confused right now, yeah, you do not understand. I'm going to make that clear to that dude who can just click off right now, for real. You know? Look at this magic. Wow. Do you guys see that? The green lines? That looks like a pentacle. Damn, this is so cool. Y'all should really be looking at this with me, man, because a lot of y'all are better astrologers than me, but I just want y'all to, be inspired, so then you can realize this is something you can do. Apply yourself to this, man. You'll make love to astrology. You know what I mean? I know you felt that. So let's go. Ooh, man. I'm having a good time. I like doing it this way, but I honestly needed to smoke when I did this one. And I wanted to say, guys, don't shame yourself for indulging. That's so funny that I put up to Lilith and then ended up on the Taurus right here, dude. Don't shame yourself for indulging in the things you need. You cannot afford to neglect your needs in this life, dude. Okay? You can't afford to neglect your needs, truly. You got to provide for yourself so you can take care of others in this life. So we got to teach people how to heal, man. And we're going to have to ask for help. So in this conversation, I realized, I really had a hard time asking for myself. So, we can't assume the dark hates the light. That was a really powerful point. I kind of regressed on my page, and then, because I think I got nervous, quite honestly, if I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Because I want to be understood. I don't want to be misunderstood, for real. I want to be received, etc. Gotta say please when you ask for help, things like that. I'm reading the notes. My question was then, how can I teach others to trust themselves? I had a lot of questions just flowing through me this last night, and I'm about to get done with my notes, and then I'm going to revisit. Then we're going to be right back to the Mars Day with Mark notes, okay, guys? So if you value this and you're just receiving it all, just thank you so much, because I'm really intending, just so you know, to make this more of like a podcast style series. Do it every week, and I want to do it on the screen share vertically. I really do, and I can take the time eventually to figure out like maybe how to edit it widescreen so it can even be a fun thing to do on widescreen or whatever. But the point of me doing it this way, guys, is that like, you know, I started with this with my face, but I really want to share vision with you guys. I want you to take the trip around the chart, and I want you to really see the astrology. We'll talk about it. We'll have these relationships with these planets, and that's going to get us there. So you got to trust your vision. I want to remind you guys the world is you, and you got to reconnect with yourself. The question I was asking, which was it really, I felt was an important question to ask myself. How can I avoid confusing the world? That's just a really good question. When it comes to just doing your part and not harming the world, making that decision, does this matter or not? You know, and really showing up and being present and focused every time. A really empowering thing that you need to know, and I need you to receive this deep in your heart. This is a really empowering message, truly. And the world really needs power more than ever now. Because let me be clear, guys. I want to be very clear why you need this power. Genuinely. I see you right now, that you are full of love on some level. I don't know where the fuck it is, how you use it, where it came from, where you get it from, what brings it out of you. But I know on some level, you're full of motherfucking love. And I'm not just saying that to say that. I want to really acknowledge you because I want you to know that I see this shit, okay? You're full of fucking love. And also, on some level, you are full of wisdom. Wisdom comes from a lot of things. Experiences, knowledge comes from, you know, what you know. That sounds stupid as fuck, but it's like, you know, you experience, you grow, you adapt. Some people are just gifted in the way that they think, in the way that they process and experience life. So it's like, I want to say, the person I'm talking to, you got a fuck ton of love and wisdom. And that's amazing. So all you really need to change your life is power, really. To push past whatever obstacle is in your way, to really apply this towards your goal. And then you're going to reach forward. So yeah, the question is, how can you avoid confusing the world? Heal yourself. Tell the truth. Don't lie. Say what you mean what you say. Stay still. You know, pause between each sentence, each word. Slow the fuck down. Communicate better. I really think this might sound like an oblique, like, angle, but this is where the thoughts went, dude. What is the best message to send to the world? That's a really good question. What's the best message to send to the world? And, you know, I like to consider myself a man of values, priorities, etc. And like, my message was, we can't afford for you not to do your best. I don't know if that's the exact message I give always, but this is written right under it. And sometimes struggle is okay. So that's crazy. Honestly, when it comes to the structure of this video, guys, I kind of feel lost, even though I wrote down a lot of notes. So I'm going to go right back to them. I just got done with the notes from the other day. So maybe that says a lot about that experience I had. So we're going to get back into the Mars Day with Mark right about now. So I feel like that was a 2-part video. So it was like, dude, that experience I had the other day with the TikTok live, it really left me just kind of feeling lost and confused and really upset, to be quite honest. Like, after I got off that live session, man, I just really didn't feel good, because I'm just like, damn, why is it that people who say they care do everything in their power to stop people that do? It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. That shit really hurt my fucking feelings, if I'm being real with you guys. So let's get it, man. We're going to create a beautiful life, a beautiful world, and we're going to reach deep down within our souls. And we are going to free the world by freeing ourselves, because we can't give what we don't have. Let's go. So basically, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this, because I think I've had even longer episodes of Mars Day with Mark. But I really want my message also to be, guys, that, not only, hold up, slowing down, because really the message literally is we can't afford not to slow down. Going too fast, making mistakes, and being reckless, that's what's actually costing us right now. And if you really think about the Aries energy, North Node, this is like the purpose of the world right now. If you really think about it, this is the most important part of the chart. So we're just going to really keep this as the focus at the beginning, be intentional. That's what Scorpio rising right here talks about. So I was really impressed with the divine timing of me taking my time with Tuesday. Sometimes I'm rushing. This is episode what, like 39? So don't get me wrong, y'all. Bro, I film this every Tuesday. So it's like a lot of times I'll be rushing around doing shit. I'm doing readings throughout the day, kickboxing, and like running around, and need to eat. And it's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And then it's like, oh fuck, it's almost 12. I think sometimes I've filmed it after 12 midnight. And I'm like, well, fuck, as long as I get it in before the sunrise, like, it's okay. Or as long as I start filming, it's like I showed up at least, even if I was late, thank God. I can give the gift, whatever. Consistency matters to me as a Virgo rising. If you felt that in your chart, salute. My beautiful stars, man. So, basically, we need to get ready to receive our blessings, because I feel like a lot of people suck at receiving. And me personally, I've had the most experience being the worst at receiving. So if you felt that on some level, get ready to receive your... Whoa, that was crazy. I didn't even mean to do that. That was accidental. But it was like some third house Chiron shit. Like, just flew up into the 8th house of, what is that, Cancer? Yeah, bro, there's going to be some big-ass blessings coming your way. You got to get ready to receive those hoes. Yo. You know what I mean? Let's go. So this week is dope, dude. I really love this week. And I was telling y'all earlier, I'm going to say again, good things are fucking coming. I mean, Saturn and Pisces, that Pisces stellium is telling you guys, all of us, really, we get what we deserve in this life. Whether we realize it or not, again, things are always in balance. We talked about that earlier in the conversation. So, you get what the fuck you deserve, and that should be an empowering message. So it should tell you to apply yourself, because then you will be blessed. If you do not apply yourself, you don't need to expect that. So it's like, that will tell you when to chill, when to do things. And if you just understand that, you can get basically everything you want in your life if you really think about it. This knowledge is only power if you apply it. Like, dude, my moon is in the 2nd house every day of my life. So it's like, if that resonates with y'all, I just want to say, guys, I got what I want. So if you want what you want, do what I say, and listen. And I know a lot of you do very intently. So I want to thank you for trusting yourself enough to trust me and receive knowledge and think critically. Because like Aquarius says, man, if your mind doesn't think for itself, it's really useless if you really think about what a mind is for, Pardon me for the sniffles really quick, because I'm just filming this in the spaceship, aka you saw it in your mind's eye, probably. So the sun this week is doing some crazy shit. Let me talk about the sun aspects and just tell you about the energy we get this week, and then we're gonna just walk, because I really put this structured so well and I love it. So beyond the really interesting conversation that the first part of this video was, because I'm not even gonna judge it further than that. It was just interesting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, judgment is powerful. I suspend it right now. Not to throw the power. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep it. It's an interesting conversation. Words are powerful. That's what I'm saying. That's the message there. So, the sun, I hope you guys like this style of video, because I'm realizing the more I slow down and enjoy it, the more I can create my life. It's so fun. The sun is making this 45-degree angle aspect to Pluto, and that just says, really, it's like shit's getting intense, man. I'm going to walk you through the way I vibe and understand this and feel it. It's getting intense. It's getting empowering. It's really about, like, seeing the depth, the darkness, confronting the elephant in the room. It's like, yo, why is there an elephant in the room or a cockroach on my bed? Wake up with a spider on you. What the fuck are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Crazy. You know? So the sun is applying to a sextile with Uranus and Taurus. And what that basically says is these are opportunities to grow and change. And if you really are committed to it, man, the universe is going to bless you, conspire to success you. Oh, yes. Sexually impress you is what just landed through my crown, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy. And I'm sorry if that was triggering, because I just, sometimes I don't be filtering that shit out, man. But I realized I wasn't like swearing, so I just let it fly. I just felt like somebody needed that. So I'm trying to get more comfortable with myself and just, okay, boom, sun applying. Yeah, you heard what I said. But also, at the end of the week, the sun is going to be, check it out, applying to a square with Vesta. In the future, I'm going to have a way better microphone too, and it's going to sound 10 times better. And the thing about the sun making a square aspect to Vesta just says you need to take pride in the cleanliness. I don't know what the fuck that means to you, my friend, but just take pride in the cleanliness. Oh, yes. I hope you can. I feel like with this one being in Gemini, like me just exaggerating the fuck out of this, y'all see how astrology will speak to you in English. Keywords are so fucking beautiful. Whoa. I just be throwing the pearls around. It's like, dude, I got literally infinite pearls. So it's like, I'd be remiss not to throw them if you really think about it. Yeah. I'd be teaching myself a million things. Straight up. But I will say one thing about me is like, I can only learn from myself and my environment. So I have to interact with others in order to grow. So it's like, I really want you to know, on that logic alone, you receiving my message literally means the world to me. My Saturn Taurus at 3 degrees, I hope you understand that I really mean what I say when I say that you receiving my message literally means the world to me, dude. Straight up. And, if people were comfortable with hugs, I would literally give every person in the world a hug, straight up. On my 5-degree Pluto Sag. Oh, yeah. On my dad's Saturn Pisces. I'm not lying to you. So, take pride in the cleanliness. That's what I received from the Sun Vesta Square coming up this next week. And, dude, this I'm excited to tell, because basically we got a new moon this week, and that just means a new beginning. And this is fucking exciting. Everybody likes change. We always like new things, right? So really what that says is like, we're still in the waning moon phase. Like I said last week, was challenging on some level for a lot of us because of the quarter moon. That's hard release. On some level, that means just having to surrender. So this waning moon is all about releasing. And then on the 9th, that's going to be Saturday, we're going to have the new moon. It's going to be like Saturday night, Sunday morning. So like the 9th to the 10th, really. So I'm going to pull it up literally right by the hour. So boom, we got the Pisces new moon. And that's beautiful. So I love that Capricorn rising. It's like, how are we going to make the most of it? See if I can get the node in the 4th. Yeah, because I was thinking like, let's really get the most out of the moon. You feel me? Yeah, we can put it in the 3rd. That makes sense. Pluto in the 1st. Is this a equal? Yes, the equal house chart. Right on, dude. Yes, how cool. Damn, so this is going to come from the top of my heart or the bottom of it. 15-degree Libra. Something that I'm thinking. But, yeah, so this is our new moon, which is going to be the 9th to the 10th. Somewhere around then. So it's like, if I was you, I would be getting if you are magically inclined, I would be putting the spells out like Saturday night. I mean, you can check your ephemeris, local time, etc. But yeah, probably that night. But you have a couple days before and after to get that new moon energy, So what is the Pisces new moon about? It's a new beginning when it comes to what? Our dreams. And I really want to just say that's basically it. But I want to expand on that, right? Like what that literally means is that whatever you focus on with your sun, with your moon, whatever you see, whatever you feel, whatever you're integrated in, within the heart and the soul, because that's the start of you. Whatever is deep inside of your soul, whatever you deserve and what you desire, what you're paying attention to, basically, the universe is going to conspire to give you that shit, dude. And that sounds like the most woo-woo shit, and it really kind of is, because it is Pisces. And it is because it is Pisces that it is what it is. So, you know, Pisces is all just about imagination, and I want to restate that. It's like the way that you create your universe, that's what Pisces talks about. How your unconscious beliefs and assumptions influence your vision. So that's the important thing you need to take from this message, is just, if I could give my message in one word, it would be vision. Because I really try to simplify shit, man, because I really don't want to mess up. You know, that's how my Virgo energy works, my Mercury, etc. So the new moon just says, focus on your dreams, man. Like, think about the future being beautiful. You create your reality, create your dreams, live your dreams. You can have anything. If you can see it in your mind's eye, you can create it in your life. So I want you to receive that and use that to the best of your ability and to your highest advantage. Because I want to say something about ethics that y'all really need to understand, and I think this might bring peace, because I feel like me having internalized this has helped a fucking lot, but ethics are really confusing. So that just means a lot of people are really pressed to do, let me zoom into this second house, man. A lot of people are pressed to do the right thing because they know that's the right thing to do, of course. So it's like, it's always circumstantial, and any fucking child can decide between right and wrong, of course. You know, but it really takes an adult and some critical thought and a lot of stuff to decide between wrong and wrong, or the lesser of two evils, or just like make a hard decision, or have a experience in life where it's asking you to choose something and each outcome is slightly negative, if that makes sense. So, you know what I mean? That's hard. So my point is this is the point, is that ethics are basically circumstantial, and that's scary, because in an organized world and society, we have laws and stuff, and it's just I think it's an unconscious assumption collective thing that we don't question. But it's like, dude, these laws are not static. They need to change. You get what I'm saying? They need to fucking change. So you can't decide not to care about the fucking laws in the fucking government, in the policies, in the politics. Retreating is not a fucking option. And I've retreated a lot. So I have to take accountability. You know what I mean? Register to fucking vote. And vote in your election and get informed. And literally just remember, your fucking energy is everything. So please receive that fucking message. Register to fucking vote. This new moon is lit, y'all. I want to tell you something crazy. It's so fucking lit. Let me tell you something. This is something about the sun. I forgot, bro. I'm hilarious. I keep my secrets for too long, dude. I feel like I've confused the fuck out of everybody in this video already, because I've been holding back something big. I'm so funny, dude. This is so wild. Oh, Lord. Have mercy. Oh, man. Oh, it's all good. Okay. Lord, this is funny. Have you guys seen that video on YouTube? It's called John, I Want a Divorce. It's like on my laugh playlist. Please watch that video. John, I Want a Divorce. It is literally so funny. You guys should make a laugh playlist, because it will cheer you up on a sad day. And that just videos you watch. I'd pulled the tarot cards out just to fuck with them if I wanted to, and I kind of do right now. I love the tarot cards. I teach tarot. If you guys want to learn tarot, hit the link in the bio. MarkDavidMeyer.com. You can get Simplified Tarot. I will raise the price again, just so you guys know. But it's at a pretty affordable and convenient price right now. So I really would encourage you to grab it if you want to learn how to read like me, because I really do share my secrets. And I want to say, guys, because what I have is experiential knowledge. You can't find what I have in books or on the internet. So in my courses, what I will do is show you exactly the strategy I use to read for others where I can't fail. Because I do know what I'm doing. Because the proof is in the practice. The proof is in the results. You can read the reviews. They speak for themselves. So we only function off results here. I would encourage you to grab it. And I appreciate everybody who's done it. Thank you guys so much. Definitely join the Discord server after you do it so you can be involved with the community. Should you have any questions about what you're doing within your craft, or just, the right way to read, or, if you're receiving a message or what you're going through, just, we build together. Our community is about to hit 1,000 members. That's freaking amazing. I want to thank you guys for building with me, because I know the people that are actively engaged. We'll find a way to check this, but it's like we're really going to just keep growing, and just, the crazy thing is a movement kind of perpetuates itself. So I really love you guys so much, man. And I think on some level, if you're still listening to this message that says that on a level that's really beautiful, you just want to ease the suffering of the world. And that's one of the most beautiful things to ever want to do, right? So how fucking cool are you? I got literally so much good news. I just threw this card under the seat. I don't know what that means. I wonder what card it is. I don't know if I can reach it while I'm doing this, but the crazy thing about this new moon, guys, is that it's opposite to Lilith. And by the time you hear this message, it's already too late, basically. Because, and I'm not trying to be like spooky. Let me actually like tell you what I mean. Is that like, basically, by the time I'm able to post this, the sun and Lilith are already gonna be opposite. So I'm not trying to be spooky once again. I was just trying to say, like, this aspect is already happening, basically. So the sun, the new moon is opposite Lilith, but the sun, so look what I'm saying. I'm sorry if I'm confusing anybody, but I just want to be clear, because I just circled around, but boom. The sun at 16 is opposite Lilith at 17, basically. The new moon happens at 20. So technically, the new moon is opposite Lilith with a separating opposition. So it's like about 3 degrees from perfect, if that makes sense, from the 180. So math aside, the new moon opposite Lilith is lit, or pardon me, the sun opposite Lilith. This shit excites the fuck out of me, y'all. So I just really want to tell you the good news and not the bad news. We've had enough fucking bad news, dude. Because like that story, I know probably depressed you, because it was fucking bullshit. Like, why does this world act this fucking way? I've yet to find an answer. So that's kind of like, bro, I'm telling y'all, I got off that live just being like, well, guys, I know I haven't had the capacity to listen to any of y'all or receive what you're saying. Literally, the comments were off. That's a hard thing to say to people, a whole group. Is like, I know I haven't been able to talk to any of you guys here, and I've been very frustrated tonight, but we have made progress, I guess, because I was seeing roses and gifts and lights on the screen and stuff, even though there were comments and stuff. And I was just like, but gang, where I'm at now is I need to rest and I need to reflect, because I've got my message. We need to integrate and grow. You know what I meant? I was like, I'm showing you guys how to do your part. Please do your part. Let's think. Let's make it way. Let's do it. So, the sun is us. The sun is life. We revolve around the sun. The sun, it just shines light on everything. Light is information. It's awareness. Light is consciousness, And what is Lilith? Lilith is the lunar apogee. And the lunar apogee is something crazy, man, because we were talking about the moon, the new moon specifically, how we feel, how the rhythm of the planet works, the moon pulls and the tides of the oceans. It moves the fastest around the chart, by the way. So like I could show you really quick, like day by day, this moon is going to move like very fast throughout that chart. If you really watch what I'm doing, like day by day, boom, 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 it's making its way. Yep. So basically, the moon kind of controls the rhythm of the world, and that might sound woo-woo, but it's really real. And with the moon square the nodes right now, I want you to know, some of you guys are not ready to hear this shit, man. I'm just telling you right now, you are not ready to hear this shit. It's literally too good. It's literally too fucking good. And it's like, I'm not trying to insult anybody's intelligence. Like, you're not ready to think about this shit. That's not what I mean. It's like, just the fact of the matter is, again, giving and receiving, and like blessings and stuff, and you needing to be able to receive something, it's like, this is actually emotionally so fucking awesome. So that's what I mean. So, it's actually fucking sweet. So it's literally, it feels good. So where are we? I'm sorry, gang, but I'm not sorry. I love doing it this way. I really do. So it's like, I just want to say right now, I hope you like this style of video. Like I said, I'll improve the quality, but I really feel like this is the way we're going to do it now. And I really want to shoot for clarity and brevity. So I feel like, it's me working through this and trying something new. So we'll get better as we go, as you know. So basically, what is Lilith? Lilith, the lunar apogee. The moon, like I said, is how we feel. It's our emotions, all right? And that's a beautiful thing. Like, we're going through this cycle, and we're going to make a new beginning, and we're going to go to the quarter moon phase, and we're going to nurture our seed in the full moon. We are going to have it grown, and then we are going to change into a cycle of release, and we are just going to kind of walk around this cycle as the sun goes through its months, and we're going to go through the months, and we're going to see it how it is. And Lilith is the lunar apogee. So let's talk about this one, because that's 17 degrees Virgo. And this isn't usually included with the rest of the planets. I listed all the degrees and the temperatures before, but let me tell you this. This is a secret when it comes to astrology. Most people don't know about this thing, for real. And here's why. Because this Lilith placement, and you have this in your chart, by the way. So bro, if y'all been wondering, because you've been watching me for a while, what the hell has gotten into me? Yeah, again, Lilith on my motherfucking ascendant. I can't hold back my emotions and my love. So Lilith is the lunar apogee. And what that means is quite literally, like, if the moon, let's say, if the moon was revolving around the center of this chart, let's say that was the earth and the moon is just spinning around it, not only is the moon cycling, I'm going to go the same direction that it actually goes in the chart. Not only is the moon cycling around that like red center, let's say that the red was the earth, as it's going around in its cycle, there's also going to be, times when the moon is further out away from the earth. And then there's going to be times when it's actually way closer to the earth. And when the moon is as close as it can possibly be to the earth, that's called the lunar perigee. And that's a geometric point. Like, so the reason we don't talk about this or see this is because this is not even a celestial object. This is not like literally the moon. It's the geometric point of the moon's furthest distance away from the planet. So the perigee is the closest. The lunar apogee, Lilith, is the furthest place the moon could be from the earth. And what is the moon in astrology? This is your soul. This is how you feel. This is your emotions. This is your comfort zone. Moon is about your patterns, the cycles that you inherit from your mom and your dad, and it's your inner world, and it's a lot of important things. So when it comes to the Lilith placement that everybody has, and this transits around the solar system as well, so that's the important thing, and it's all going to come full circle as we have this conversation, all right? Because I said earlier, I'm going to address everything and answer everybody's questions. So if you guys have questions, please, for the love of God, put them in the comments, for real, because I want to interact with you guys more. And I've been such a shy guy with my Sun square Saturn. I know I just exposed my whole chart. Wasn't that crazy? I hope you guys appreciated that, because that was a lot to receive. I'm not even kidding. So I hope you appreciated me literally just sharing my natal chart. A lot of people are scared to look at their own natal chart. I'm sharing mine with the world, bro. And I'm also teaching you how to read it, because I've had people judge me so fucking much. It's like, because they don't know how to judge themselves, it doesn't even mean anything. So I would really not mind showing you exactly who the fuck I am, so you can judge me better than I can, for fuck's sake. We could be better friends and family members, if that makes sense. So let's go. The fucked up thing, man, about Lilith is that, like, this is the lunar apogee, and that means this is the furthest distance the moon can get away from the planet. And that just kind of implies, based on, energy and physics and even keywords when it comes to astrology, is that, this talks about your deepest emotional needs, and in some cases, your unmet emotional needs. Your moon is your connection with your mom, stuff like that, your unconscious patterns. It's really the deepest unconscious, if you really think about it, the Lilith placement. And the crazy thing about the unconscious is it is your energy, and it does move things around. It does matter when it comes to your life. You do need to pay attention to it. This is you, because like I said, gang, this was a hard message to receive, and some of y'all didn't really receive it, so I want to say it again. And no offense, like, it can take a long time to undo the harm we cause unconsciously. So it's like, my point is, you have to do the shadow work. You have to pay attention to yourself, and you got to know how you're able to do harm in this world, and how apathy does harm, and how not working does harm, and how not being a part of the solution is a problem. Genuinely. You get me? And we discussed that, truly. And if you're following me, if you're still here, you understand, truly. So, basically, I'm really taking my time with this video, yo. I'm not too sure what the timing is on the video, but I'm going to keep going regardless. So, God willing. God willing. Damn. You got to do that shadow work, man, because, like, you basically get what you give. And a lot of people are going to be forced into accountability pretty soon, is what I'm trying to say. So, that's just crazy. Because God, the universe, the sun, the conscious awareness, is going to put the spotlight on everything we're not doing. Because Lilith is in Virgo, and this a deep unconscious need to do what? What is Virgo? I want to really explain this stuff, dude. Virgo is about focusing, paying attention, working, serving other people. Okay? Virgo is literally about serving other people. And that's really important to note. Because Virgo, I think, because everything is energy, and the words are energy. So I think the word I get for Virgo is scrutinize. You know, so scrutinization, like, think about when someone scrutinizes you. That doesn't sound or feel good. Fuck, don't scrutinize me. You know what I mean? Don't like, it sounds like don't tase me, bro. Don't scrutinize me, bro, you know? So I really believe, just because I am a 17-degree Virgo rising, this shit feels like scrutinization. I live this energy every day of my life. This is who I am, you know? This is my ascendant. So basically, everybody has the ability to scrutinize themselves, others, the world, and you have to be able to scrutinize yourself, to be able to reflect, and to be able to look at yourself and be like, you know, can I do better? Can I grow? Can I serve more? And basically, that energy can be kind of challenging, because it can be, you know, so deeply focused and integrated that it can take balance away from other things on some level. So Spirit is just telling me to surrender, if I'm being honest. Spirit's just telling me to surrender and to balance my emotions, because forced accountability, and I'm just so upset, you know? I've been working so fucking long, and people have wronged me so many times, and I need to be listened to. This world has given me the opportunity to serve it, and I just want to be understood by the world and shit. And, like, I don't mean to project my shit on y'all, but it's like, in the interest of fairness, I just really do want to be received when I'm trying to give and shit. And because we always get what we deserve and the universe is what it is, I just want to remind you guys, we always receive justice. And that's the thing you need to really write in the comments now, is that we always receive justice, and put that fire emoji next to it, so I know that you see that, okay? Because when it comes to this Virgo energy, some people lack the ability to scrutinize themselves, or they're too embarrassed, I should say, to be able to do that. They don't want to admit that they're wrong. They don't want to admit that they can be part of the problem. They don't want to admit that they can cause harm to others and things like that. It's crazy, man. And that shit can be harmful. Quite literally. So we always receive justice, and a lot of y'all are going to see what's going on. And I just want to say, man, like, y'all can't afford to hate me, for real. When it comes to the way that this universe works, if you're still listening, I really doubt you hate me. But at the same time, if you're sitting there squirming and you literally hate yourself and you've been in my energy for a long time, there's a chance that you owe me an apology that no one's going to hear, for real. That's weird as hell to say. And really, I just want to say, like, I'm protecting my energy from harm because I want to help this world. And I've just been shown in my personal life that really what has to happen is I have to be more exclusive, because as I get more attention, you know, more people want my gift, more people want to receive what I got, and it's like draining, basically. So in order to give the world permission to receive more from me, I have to take care of myself, basically. So there's a lot of good news this week, dude. The sun is making a sextile to Jupiter. And I just really want to say that, just like, that's blessings. That's really the universe just paying out blessings for real and opportunities to grow once again. Some of these things are going to be kind of forced into our lives because there's only a limit to how much space we have in the universe, you know? So that's the beauty of this news too. Ooh. We've got Jupiter square the sun this week in a separating aspect. And this kind of says that sometimes it is hard to grow really fast, but necessary is what I really take from that. You know, so we have to be committed to expansion, like I said earlier, and we all can follow that, you know? So sometimes the growth will come a lot faster than we really anticipate. Sun square to Jupiter, does that even make sense? I'm tripping. It's not Jupiter, it's, is it Uranus? What the hell am I talking about? What the fuck? Do you guys see what I'm saying? Oh, is it Vesta? What the hell? Bro, like, quite literally, this is a big, important message. I was just talking. I'm reading my notes, dude. I literally wrote underneath the good news. I was, like, taking these notes really quick, and this is the problem, really quick. I said we can't afford to slow down. Damn, this is crazy. This is so crazy, man. Oh, this is crazy, dude. It's like, I said we can't afford to slow down, and I fucking lied to y'all, and I just told you how fucking awful lying is. Quite literally. Where I literally said Jupiter is sextile the sun in a separating aspect, but then it's like, how the fuck is Jupiter going to be square the sun at the same time? That doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? And some of y'all just believed it immediately. So that in itself is crazy too. Like, whoa. Damn. That's amazing, dude. Because, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting here, like, looking through my notes and kind of doubting my heart. And I'm like, am I doing this shit right? But then I'm like, damn, literally me just slowing down to do this is opening up even more important points. So it's like, yeah, we can't afford not to slow down. This Sun-Jupiter thing that I wrote down, even though it's incorrect, the Jupiter square aspect is kind of teaching me. Squares are about teaching. Like, that, oh, damn. It's literally that funny to me. I'm not even kidding. But, like, the squares are teaching me that, like, if I just believe in myself, I will always overcome. And that shit was valuable and awesome, and it actually created something that was very meaningful. You know, Jupiter is about meaning, and Sun is about me. So, boom. I know, though, and let me really look before I say it. You know, Jupiter is sextile to Saturn, and I can see that with my eyes before I say that with my mouth. All right, and this week, that just says, man, you know, structure is everything right now. Stability is everything right now. I really take from that sextile. And You know, take every opportunity you can to stabilize. And the Jupiter is trine Lilith. And if you've been doing this unconscious work, you are literally going to be so fucking blessed. This world is going to be so impressed with what you're doing if you really just keep investing in yourself. But I really felt called to say that if you've been doing the work, you really need to get ready to receive, and you need to get ready to reject the wrong shit, man. You can't grow if you don't master severance. So you need to learn how to let go and cut off the right shit, dude, for real. Like, and just release shit from your life, because we're gonna have this new. We're still in the release cycle. We're gonna have the new moon on Saturday, Sunday, which is dope. We're gonna plant this seed. And when it comes to our unresolved past, which is literally what Lilith is if you think about it. So the shit you haven't let go of, I'm not even kidding. Lilith is the shit you haven't let go of. You understand me? I'm teaching you how to grow. Take a second to pull a card really quick, because that's a really bold statement. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, the first card I get, because I just wanted to check myself and my fucking energy and be like, is there something I'm not seeing? I'm telling you, that's why I pulled a card. The card is this, and I teach Simplified Tarot, mind you. I'm so good at what I do, gang. The card is you can't see it, but I'm telling you, and you will have to choose to believe it or not. It doesn't matter. But I'm literally going to tell you this. Some of you won't believe this, but it's the Six of Swords. Wow. And I want to salute the ones who can see it right now without even me showing it. Like, you got a powerful mind. That's what's up. The Six of Swords is a guy pedaling a boat moving through the water, and there's a person or people in the boat, and it means moving forward, if you really think about the image. And Six Swords, it's an Aquarius card, it's air, and it just means, and it's Aquarius Mercury, by the way, because there are planet correspondences to the tarot, because these are very cool cards, basically. But this is Aquarius Mercury. That's the signification. So that just means thinking. Mercury, very smart, logically, truthfully, Aquarius. And this should be making sense, dude. That was my whole point. I feel like I just need to be acknowledged so bad for my fucking intellect and shit. So it's like, genuinely, that's why when it comes back to my son, me looking at this, dude, yeah, I wanted to make the point that I know what I'm talking about, for real. A lot of people really love to watch me, and they grind their teeth looking at me. And I'm like, bruh, why don't you fucking like yourself? Really is the question, because I like me. So it's like, why do I draw that energy out of you? You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense to me. No, it does, but I don't think I want to get into that right now. But the world is your mirror, really, if we want to get into it, basically. So we gotta reflect and let go of some shit. Yeah. Mercury's gonna move into Aries this week, which is really fucking sweet. So I love it. And what that really means, guys, because I mentioned that card being a Mercury card, and you know, this moves us into the next phase of the discussion. And it has been a linear thought progress, even if it seemed non-linear. And that might even literally be it is a message for Mercury Pisces to describe the current energy, because there's a transition going on this week among everything else we've talked about. So many fucking changes. And, you know, literally, if we take the time to slow down, we can see there's always so many fucking changes. And I hope this has been a good message for you, truly. I hope this has been a fun one. And it'll get better the longer we do it, quite literally. So I'm just excited, because in the future, my Mercury rules over my 10th house. So what that literally means is one of my aspirations is to be the most organized on some level, because Mercury also rules my chart. Like, I want my identity, I want me to be the most organized person and shit. And That just means that if you sense me not being confident in my message, it's like I'm confident enough to send this to you unfiltered, but quite literally, I want to be the best at what I do. And I know that I am the best at what I do. So I'm taking my time to think, like, you know, I'm meta-programming as I pause and stuff, and I'm like thinking so hard internally while I talk to you. And I really just want to thank you for being here and helping me reflect as well, because I know we both get a lot out of this if you're still here. So, 7th house Jupiter vibes, real shit. So, people been selfish, man, and it sucks. I say that as a Leo sun. People been really fucking selfish. And people really don't care as much as they say they do. And that sounds like some whiny victim bullshit. But I'm telling you guys, man, like, I don't like to play the blame game because nobody wins. But when we don't take accountability for shit, nothing changes. So it's like we have to point fingers every so often. And if you don't call out the problem, it doesn't get changed or fixed. So that's the thing. And I want to explain that, you know, that's Aquarius Mercury. It's thinking smart, thinking logical. It's like not choosing stupid things, not making dumb decisions. Like, that's really the bottom line, is like when it comes to making choices, you can't choose the wrong thing, you know, or else you don't get the result you want. And that's just simple math. If you take the time to ask yourself, is this true? Yes or no? And really reflect on what I was just saying. Pause the video before you go forward. The answer is fucking, I can't remember the question, so it's like I'm not even gonna say what I think, to be quite honest. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I literally forgot the question already. My mind is on to the next thing. But Mercury is really important right now. And that's what's going on, is that you need to really know how your own mind works on some level. Because Mercury in Pisces really just says our mind, the collective mind, is really, it's Mercury's connection and travel and things of that nature. So that's going to connect the spirit to the physical world, you know, and it's going to give you the glimpse into the universe, so to speak. It's going to really help you receive spirit on the best and simplest terms. So open that third eye, you know, and Mercury's applying to Neptune, and I know you see that. So that says what I said. That's what's up. And on the 9th, Mercury will move into Aries. So that, I think, in my opinion, this feels like a little bit of stabilization, because what we're going to have is Mercury going from water in Pisces to Aries in fire. And Aries is the first sign. That's a new beginning, quite literally, in itself. So, you know, this is going to be a breath of fresh air when it comes to this new moon, like we were talking about. A real breath of fresh air. So, like I said, gang, I'm eventually going to put time limits on these videos and like kind of make it more podcast style. Just be the best, and it'll be amazing. Just sharing my vision with you right quick. But I do want to say, the point of me saying that is that this actually has been a linear thought process. So yeah, we got even better things to talk about. So what's awesome is that Mercury in Aries is going to really light a fire in you, and it's going to really help you see your own vision better. So this is a gift we're all going to get to receive come Saturday. And for a lot of us, that's going to play out like a cleansing. That's going to play out like being able to really think for ourselves even more than we do, which is so cool. So we'll see how that plays out when it comes to the time that it happens. When it comes to the next planet and how we're playing out this week, Venus changes signs, and where we start is Venus in Aquarius, making this connection to Mars. And Venus is how we love. And if you look at your own Venus, you'll see that. This is like, if we were to talk about polarity, not only is Venus how you love, which is beautiful, so beautiful. Venus is the ways you'll manipulate people to steal their energy. Absolutely, dude. And I just want to say, when you don't know that giving is receiving and receiving is giving, and you don't know how to receive, you rob people of the joy of giving, the joy of life. So yeah, man, that shit you haven't been able to let go of, that you've been holding on for the longest, the things that blocks your heart, makes it hard for you to receive, that shit does cost you, man. beyond you, because I'm sensing some selfishness, some entitlement in my heart, this energy. I don't feel entitled to anything a lot of times. Sometimes I feel fucking worthless with my Saturn and Taurus. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Sometimes I feel absolutely fucking worthless. Not entitled to shit, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't want pity in my comments, genuinely. I don't want sympathy in my comments, you know? And some of you guys don't know how much I've suffered for real. Like, I've felt absolutely fucking worthless in this life. I think I've actually felt the worst. And I've tried to get out of this world more times than I can count. And I'm not trying to exaggerate. And believe it or not, because reincarnation is a thing, I've gotten out of this world by my own doing and choosing. I think I've suffered enough pain, man. For real. I just sense some fucking entitlement, dude. It's crazy. I'm like, this is not my energy. That's my point. This is not my energy. I don't like it. It's not good. For me, it doesn't help me. I'm challenging myself to see how it helps me and not to assume I can't use it, you know? I listen to myself, and that really helps me because obvious reasons. So Venus is lit right now, and I love this. Let's talk about what I already stated, because I don't know how I got there. I really don't remember, but it was something crazy, dude. Venus is how you love and value. Venus is how you... Ooh, yeah, no, I told you the truth. That's what the fuck I did. I shared with you my secrets. I did. I study astrology. Everybody knows Venus is how you relate. No, I told you the motherfucking truth. Venus is how you will manipulate to receive energy. And that's really crazy. No joke. Man, that's fucked up, dude. I've done that shit, man. I've harmed a lot of people with my quote-unquote love, if that makes sense. That's crazy, dude. You know, I have. And I've had to take accountability for that shit. So, you know, we all gotta learn. I've caused a lot of damage to this world. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I'm not even a kid. I got a crazy past. I've been a bad person, and I've been a really good person. And because I've gotten the opportunity to reflect on myself, I'm grateful that I get the opportunity to continue to choose to be a good person. I've suffered so, like, and here's my point, guys, like, because I remember just, like, kind of dumping something heavy out. I said I've suffered so much I wanted to get out of here, guys. My Saturn is in the 8th house. So I just really want to be understood, because helping you guys know me helps me know y'all, if that makes sense. With my Uranus Aquarius, that's the vibe. Whew. So, bro, I literally feel like static in my space right now, if I'm being honest. Just letting you guys back home kind of know what's going on in my environment, because I'm very aware of my energy and surroundings, 3rd house Pluto vibes, you know. But the point of my 8th house Saturn, I think, in statistically, if you really think about it, because the sun or Earth just rotating every day, basically, 1/12 of people are going to have Saturn in their 12th house, or I'm sorry, in their 8th house. I mean, both are technically right. You know, it's a 1 in 12 shot. You get me? That's the point. So basically, the crazy thing about Saturn in the 8th, how this is actually played out for me, guys. Saturn is karma and restrictions and shit. And like, I'm not trying to lie to anybody, as I've stated too many times, but I actually have escaped my life before. Saturn is the house of death. And that's a restriction I have here, you know? So I really have suffered so much. We all suffer, by the way. I'm not trying to just, like, get attention for my pain, you know? I understand the value of pain. I don't want attention for this shit, dude. I want the truth I want humans to receive truth. That's why I do this face list, dude, if you really think about it. So, yeah. Basically, man, the truth will set us free if we really want to know. The truth will genuinely set us free. Genuinely. And that's kind of like the value I feel in the Venus in Aquarius. Because not only is Venus how you love, Venus is how you value. Venus represents your needs Because Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Libra is love and values, or I'm sorry, love and relationships more. In the second house, where Libra rules, the Taurus, where Venus rules, is more so about the values and needs, you know, and just your body and what's good and all that. So Venus and Mars being close together has made this is a sexy time in the universe. Whether we're having a good time or a bad time, I want to just kind of say it's been a sexy time. And I know that unless you are like suffering from denial and suppression and not indulging in yourself in life, it's been a pretty, and some people are asexual, but even those people are having a sexy time. If you get what I'm saying, because sex, let me tell you something, let me talk about, this is not even birds and bees, man, but some of y'all don't know shit about your own dick, and I'm about to tell y'all something, man. This is crazy, man, but I was just talking to my friend Andrew, and he was talking about how motherfuckers really don't know shit about their own dick, bro. They be like they be like playing with their balls, not knowing there's a whole dick there. It's crazy. This world is fucking lost, dude. It's fucking crazy. Andrew's a genius. He sees things people don't fucking see, bro. I'm telling you. That's weird as fuck. Pause. Andrew's a cool guy. That is the weirdest shit to say in this video. But that's how my Aquarius feels right now. I'm just speaking from the heart. I'm sorry if I gross y'all out. Genuinely. I'm so comfortable with my 17-degree Virgo self. I'm sorry if I gross you out. With what I just said, I found that shit funny. So I said it. I took the risk. I literally took the fucking risk. If you appreciate power, like, hey man, I took the risk. Or if you appreciate other things, appreciate that. You know? Please. It's okay if you don't. I don't really need you to receive it, but I would love if you did. So man, the thing about, I meant that though. I literally meant that from the bottom of my heart as I said it, even though it's a joke. I wouldn't have taken the time to say that shit. I'm not even kidding, even if it was gross. Like, people have so much denial, so much shame, suppressed emotion, that they neglect the needs and wants that they actually have. And then genuinely, it's like people don't even know how to have fun, if you get what I'm saying. They genuinely don't know shit about their... Let me stop. All right, so basically, this video is crazy, dude. I'm not even kidding. It's crazy, and I feel like this is the best video on YouTube, if I'm just being honest, because consistency is literally the key. I'm not even kidding. I felt a couple times in this video, I was like, damn, bro, I think you fumbled the bag. You made this video too weird, but I'm genuinely just going to keep going, like I stated so many other times. It can't get too bad. I got the power here. This is my space, and I love it, and I'm above it, and I'm below it, and I'm inside of it, and it's just crazy how space works. And that's what I've been trying to teach people, man. So we're not even done with the fucking video. So I hope this has been good news for you, or just a little bit of a fire under your ass, because that's what Mr. Meyer with the fire is going to do, basically. If you haven't realized 39 episodes in that this is going to be some accountability, some Saturn energy, it's like we really aren't understanding each other. So that's the crazy thing about Venus and Mars together. That's why I said my joke, and the need is like, this is a need for love and romance. Venus's need is, what is Mars' desire? And also sex. I'm not even kidding. That's why I say a sexy time. So basically, yeah, with Uranus being in Taurus, and Taurus being you and your needs, that basically just says, if you follow that logic and that interfacing of that thought process, that's just going to say the world needs you to be self-reliant right now. Genuinely. I don't know what the fuck that means to you, but you need to be self-reliant. You hear me? That's what I'm getting. You gotta be self-reliant in this world. You need to be independently fucking wealthy. And just recognize that because you create your reality, you do what you want, you have to recognize you're already independently wealthy and study the fucking secrets, man. Some of you don't want to know. And you got to stop saying you do if you're not taking action to help yourself. Because if you're hungry enough to eat, you're going to chew the fucking food, man. People act like hissing cockroaches, man. It's crazy. Because that's the weird thing about, like, the cockroaches, dude, is, like, cockroaches will break into your house to eat your food, and sometimes they don't even be eating the food. They just be fucking around. They're not even doing anything in there. They're, like, just taking up space. It's crazy. So you never want that type of energy around, for real. Unless you just genuinely like cockroaches, or, like, you're an insectophile or whatever the fuck, you know. More power to you, and I'm sorry if you felt judged by me in a negative way. Because cockroaches do have value, and people don't like being called roachy, but I just don't see roaches showing up around clean people, you know? People who like cleanliness, who value that shit. I just don't see roaches around them. Unless, again, they are insectophiles or whatever the fuck. So, Venus is saying elevate your shit and be self-reliant. Find new ways to make money. Be open to receive expansion, man. Gain is change that requires sacrifice, so remember that. You're going to need to master severance in order to grow. And in order to do that shit, you're going to have to really commit to truth. And that's going to help you find principles. Principles will be guidelines that help you eliminate options at the right time. And that'll just help you live in a really peaceful state. So that's beautiful. And yeah, when it comes to Mars, basically, that's our desire, is basically saying all we want is truth. All we want is things to make sense and then have our needs met, and then life can be beautiful. Can I just get what I want, and can things make sense? Like, that's really all I want. And really, I'm so blessed to say that, like, if I take time to reflect, do I have everything I want? For the most part, I do want more things than I have, if I really am honest. I have goals, I have priorities, I really have things that I see that I haven't built yet, so that gives me so much excitement when it comes to my life. So, yeah, I got unmet needs, but I'm happy. I'm having a good time, and I hope you are too. Life is beautiful. Mars is pointing us towards, you know, just getting shit done and being scientific, because beyond, like, this being desire, needs, and sex, because we did talk about that dimension of this planet, Mars is really going to talk about just energy in general, where your focus is. So elevation is the key, doing everything in your power to succeed, because I already know that you have to commit to grow. Whoa. So everything in your power, my friend, you have to be present and use your mind to the best of your ability. Exercise your power to think. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even kidding. And I don't mean that in any way to be condescending. Like, exercise your motherfucking power to think to the best of your ability. And just remember, you get paid to think if you really think about it. When it comes to your life, when it comes to your business, when it comes to all that shit, man, you can't afford not to slow down and think. You need to think 10 times harder than you work. You can't afford not to slow the fuck down. I feel like if I could only receive one message throughout my whole year, or let me put it this way, I really feel like as a person, because this Aquarius shit kind of feels like personal, even though it's collective, so I want to speak from my chest, you know, sun energy-ish. But, damn it, Mark, what were you talking about? Don't forget. Oh, bro. Man, a lot of y'all are not amused by this, and that's okay. But I know some people be falling asleep to my videos, and that's totally cool, like I said. And even though we're not always effective in everything that we're doing, we are consistent. So Aquarius is personal and collective, and that's something to do with the conversation we were having. Living free, really. Some people live free. Some people don't want to be free. You know, something about freedom is crazy, because freedom does come with responsibilities. That's something to think about. We got Mars up here. I see a square. Mars is square Uranus. And I didn't write this down in my notes, but Spirit was telling me as I was writing down notes. You remember earlier, I did make a mistake talking about a square earlier, but I can see the square with my eyes. I didn't write this square down. Spirit said you don't need to write down a lot. Oh, I did write this down. I'm tripping, y'all. I just lied again, bro, because I'm not looking at my notes. Are you fucking kidding me, Mark? You know, here I am taking accountability instantly. I'm sorry, guys, for lying, polluting the world with my filthy fucking words. And then I slap myself on the wrist. Third house Chiron vibes. I give myself pain so I can make change. You understand? I'm going to do it 3 more times, man. Quit fucking lying to the people, Mark. I hate that people have called me a liar. And if you would do me a favor, because I don't associate with broke roaches, check on those people and let me know how they're doing, because I will not look for them. Please and thank you. I don't associate with the people that pollute the world. Whoever has called me a liar, I've told y'all time and time again, I didn't lie. I tell the truth, and these people fucking lied. So when it comes to Sun Lilith, I'm telling you guys, God is about to expose the truth. The light is going to shine right to the fucking darkness. Okay? I want you to check on some people. If you don't mind, for me. Because what this literally feels like, this big ass red line in the fucking chart, tilt your head like 90 degrees. This shit looks like the scales being balanced to me, man. It's crazy. Like tilt your head to the left, I should say. If you tilt your head to the left and watch that red, that looks like the scales being balanced to me, man. It's fucking nuts. Ooh, man, we always receive justice. Ooh, some of you can't afford to take back that shit. That gossip, the lying. Some of y'all don't know who the fuck you interrupt. This shit is twisting my heart around, dude. Oh, fuck. Don't pollute the world with lies, man. I mean, that's a simple idea. Let's just really commit to not doing that, because it's not good or healthy for anybody. And really, man, when it comes to this Sun Lilith opposition, that when you hear, oh, and it's already gonna be too late for some, man, it's like God is gonna punish all of us for our denial. I'm not even kidding you, dude. Everybody's getting one. I'm not even kidding. Oh, fuck, this hurts. Oh, fuck. So I'm getting punishment too, man. That's what everybody means. Like, I didn't even know what I was saying when I said I'm not even getting. And then it's like, I just started hurting. Oh, fuck. Like, my arm just started feeling like it was cooking. And I was like, oh, damn it, bro. What the fuck? Like, y'all don't understand this shit. I'm not trying to be rude either. Like, when it comes to, oh, fuck, man. Being possessed, y'all don't understand that shit. Oh, you don't understand that shit? I've been trying to teach some of you guys. Please listen to what I say. Just lock in with these videos, dog. I'm not trying to be a drama fucking queen, man. Oh, I got a lot to teach y'all. Oh, there's a fucking demon in me, y'all, and I fucking love it. I won't lie to you. There's demons in y'all that you don't know how to fucking use. If you want to be resourceful and serve this world, wake the fuck up. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Why do you think we call her Lilith? Wake the fuck up. Learn who the hell you are, man. Pisces is the universe, and I want you to be empowered by this message and recognize you're nothing. You can be every fucking thing you want to be. Fuck, man. Y'all lack identity, and when you realize that, man, it's gonna empower you. I love the fuck out of you. I hope you receive that shit, man. I hope the fuck you receive it, because you're going to dominate the world. Oh, and you should. Fuck this world. This world is evil and filthy. This world harms people needlessly. Fuck this stupid world. Oh, this world fucking sucks. My Saturn is square Uranus. I'm from the future. Fuck this bullshit. A lot of y'all are too. I'm not different than a lot of y'all. How many people were born into the same transits as me? You know, it's like, yeah, we need to learn more about astrology, bro. That's why I'm telling y'all, lock the fuck in with me. I can't lower my prices, dude, based on my principles. So buy that shit today, fam. Oh, buy that shit today, fam. I just want to empower these fucking people. Because like I said, if you got love and wisdom, you can't afford not to be powerful and have this fucking knowledge. Knowledge is powerful. Knowledge is priceless. I'm not going to throw my fucking secrets out to people who would rather eat dirt. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to teach you how to read fucking charts like me. You can see like me and I can talk to you. You can try to take notes, but I'm not going to give you everything in these videos. I'm just going to make that abundantly clear. If you really feel called to growth, you need to join that shit before it gets more expensive, unless you want to pay me more. And you can't afford to wait to apply the knowledge anyway. So it's like the fact that you aren't taking action or making a plan to get that information, if you genuinely, keyword, want it, if it resonates with you like, man, if I do this, it'll make me better, and you're not doing everything in your power to be better, you can't afford not to do this, and God will look at you like you're denying growth. So I need you to understand that. Like, this sounds like really high pressure sales tactics thing, and it kind of is, man. And it's like, even if you can't fork over $1,000 for that shit, that's totally fucking okay. Read the free audiobook, dude. I will read it to you. You can't, I mean, I think you can read the free, you can't read an audiobook. That doesn't even make any sense, Mark. Let me read the audiobook to you. It's free on YouTube. Just go to my profile. I got you, man. Just show God you're committed to growth, and then everybody gets to chill. So I'm sorry if I freak you out how I'm saying this shit, man. It's just like, I'm speaking from the heart and clearing my heart. And after, like, I've been saying these words, I feel just as grounded as I did before I started doing all that yelling. You guys know, and talking about having a demon inside of me. What the fuck? Is this scripted? No, absolutely not. Some of y'all need to wake the fuck up and reclaim your space. Like, praying to the angels won't always cut it, man. You gotta take your power. Angels are the heavens, and then there's, I mean, arguably you could say demons are earth, but bro, there's books about demons. This video is not even about that. I don't even know how the fuck that came out of me, but it's like, I just value honesty, apparently, and transparency, apparently, you know? There's books about shit. If you want to know anything, dude, you can learn. People don't want to learn. People actually don't know how to learn, and that's something crazy Spirit taught me to this week, was that some people literally lack the ability to learn, and this is fucking wild, y'all. Is that, like, I think that's pretty much understood by anybody who follows this, but it's like, yeah, you can literally not, for some reasons, lack the ability to learn. Where, like, I think the simplest way to explain that is, like, if you don't use it, you lose it. That really happens to people. So, real shit. I'm looking at the ascendant. I'm like, how long have I been doing this? We started in Scorpio. Good Lord. That's a good way for me to keep the time. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? How long has bro been yapping? Some people wake up and I'm still just like talking about the sun. The sun's not even out. It's 12 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to crop the time off my screen record, but it's literally 12:51 as I'm recording this. And I'm like, I can't afford to restart this video. It's already fucking Wednesday. Oh, it's so funny. It's already fucking Wednesday, bro. I can't restart this shit. We got to keep going, guys. We got to see it through, my boy. We got to see it. We're going to see it through. Where the hell are we, bruh? We're on Earth. That's why I be telling people, you got to ground yourself every fucking day. Every time I do show my pretty face on a screen, especially a live screen, I'm interacting with people. I'm going to be like, gang, let's ground ourselves. Let's smile, get our posture right, etc. So that's a good reminder, gently. Be grounded. Be stable. I'm going to take a sip of my own advice. Oh, yeah, it's nice. So, Jupiter is blessing people with expansion. That's a year-long thing. Saturn is fucking around. I don't know if there's anything more powerful I can share with you besides demons, if I'm being quite honest, y'all. Yeah, that's how my heart feels. It's like, gang, I don't even want to really talk about that shit. Unless, like, do you have questions? Empowering, respectful questions that you want to know, leave them in the comments. Because I can read it if you, I mean, really, you wouldn't type it if you didn't actually want to know, if you really think about it. So if you want to know any questions, definitely let me know what content you want, because I really want to post more content. Really. I really want to post a fuck ton more content, if I'm being honest. So if you guys have questions about what you want to see from me, what you want me to talk about, I would really like to make more spiritual, just any videos, man. Just all the content people want my perspective on, I want to share it for the most part. So, man, some people this is crazy. I don't know if this is showing up in my chart. I don't think it is. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, check it out. Some of y'all don't know about this, and I'm about to put you on game right quick. This is a planet past Pluto. This is Eris in Aries. That's right next to Chiron. And oh, this is going to be fucked. This is going to be fucked up. I'm telling you. And that's just how life is sometimes, so don't worry about it. But like Eris is square to Mars right now. And Mars, let me say this, because you know Mars is right after Venus. It's right before Jupiter. Mars moves pretty fucking quick. So this will take a second, I guess, but yeah, it'll take longer than the week. It'll be next week, really. Yeah, next week, on the 16th ish, shit's about to go down again. So I love to put you guys on game. Make notes of these dates. I'm not even kidding. On the let's see. On the 15th to the 16th, make a note of this, guys. Because I usually don't like to be a predictive astrologer, but I like myself, and I'm just realizing I can do anything, and I'm a great astrologer. To be the best astrologer, you got to be willing to do what astrology is used for. So bang, I'm going to tell you guys literally what's about to go down. Get ready to receive the knowledge, because y'all can create the future if you wanted to. So, man, Mars is the warrior planet. It's your drive, instinct, sex, and energy. You get me? We talked about it. Mars is actually ruling Aries always. So it governs our first house, our face, how we see ourselves. Our identity is a Mars thing, believe it or not. And really, that might be worth thinking about. It might not for you if you just received it immediately, but Mars is also 8th house. And then when it comes to Eris, I want to say that this is something that you may want to Google when we discovered it, because this is not necessarily old. I mean, I don't know where this is, but we found this new. This is a new thing, dude. And it's very far out. It orbits around our sun, so this does affect us. And that's the point of us doing this astrologically. And Mars moves really fast, and Mars is going to cut into the square next week. And what is Eris? I mean, language has keys, words are spells, and Eris is the goddess of chaos and discord. And if you take time to look into the mythology, you'll see how the archetypes hold symbols and keys. And then if you really think about how the collective conscience decided to label this planet with that goddess's name, this does mean chaos is coming. A fuck ton of it. Why? A square. There's a lesson to be learned here. And the lesson is what? Mars versus Eris. And what this means is, by the way, Eris is the sister of Mars, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. I think that's the truth. I believe that's what I heard. Like Eris being the street fighter and the fucking, like I think I heard Pam Gregory talk about it, and you should subscribe to her too, because she's a great astrologer and she inspires me. So definitely check out Pam Gregory on YouTube. She's amazing. I think she talks about Eris being the street fighter, and it's really about equality, and it's about justice, and it's about fairness for all. So I'm telling y'all, it's like this is going to inspire people to fight. It's going to inspire people to get involved. It's going to really inspire a lot of people to really say, fuck this bullshit. And I want to encourage you to get ready to be part of that change, to stir some shit up, genuinely. Because as I see anything, I see opportunity everywhere. So that's the first thing I get from this. Is that a square? What the fuck am I talking about? Pardon me, y'all. Give me a second. Am I tripping? Am I doing it again? Where is this square? Can I read my own notes? Am I fucking... I don't want to say the word to offend anybody, but dude, like, what the fuck am I saying? This is weird, y'all, and I'm sorry. To like... manipulate people's emotions if I don't even know that I'm doing it, I get a lot of weird comments sometimes. People thinking that I'm hurting them, and I'm like, I'm never trying to send anybody negative energy. But I'm going to read, so I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to read what I wrote, though. Because what I wrote, this is why I'm confused, again, dude, is like, because I know a lot of y'all are like, what did he fuck up this time? This is why I'm confused. On my notes, I wrote, Mars square, this looks like Eris. Yeah, Mars square Eris. I literally wrote that down. Or that's, oh, I'm tripping. It's Uranus. I have a hard time fucking reading, dude. It kind of applies to the same principle. So I want to say, you know, because Eris is pretty far out, there might be some overlap to those messages. And what's even crazier, dude, is that, like, we create the reality. So even if these planets aren't doing this shit, the fact that I'm talking about this shit actually does create it, and all of y'all pay attention to it, and then boom, we like build that cloud collectively. You know what I mean? So that's wild. So what I wrote down, this is actually, I'm gonna be more honest and direct now. The Mars square Uranus, we can see this with our eyes in the chart, that red fucking line. And I really love doing the screen share because, again, guys, if I do misspeak, y'all literally can correct me, and that's the whole point of like keeping each other accountable. So yeah, I'm always willing to listen to you guys. Just please think before you speak and comment, you know, because I will be respected. And if you don't respect yourself, I'm not gonna take it personally if you can't respect me. But just listen sometimes before you try to tell me what you think, if you haven't fully internalized my message, because I know I'm saying so much, and sometimes people think they really got what I'm saying, but it's like, if people are the type where they literally lack the ability to learn, and for a multitude of reasons that can happen, it's like people be listening to my message and feel like they got it and feel like they're qualified to be telling me what to do in my comments and shit. And it's like, when they're not, that shit actually is pretty fucking bad when it comes to like real principles, because it talks about like blind actually trying to lead the blind, or you as a blind person trying to put illusions on my path. So it's like, you gotta, it's cool to leave comments if you aren't sure. Like I said again, man, the way to go is ask a question, not to try to just like teach, if that makes sense. If you're not sure, don't teach, ask questions. I think that's a simple idea, but that's very powerful. If we all did that, I think this world would be a far better place. If we just asked more questions as opposed to just trying to figure it out or show people how to do other things, demonstrate that you got it when you don't. That shit can be mad dangerous, dude. So when it comes to Mars square Uranus, this crazy, just because, like I said, shit will go down. I was frustrated with myself, man, because I got the planet wrong, but they look the same. So it's like, this is, I feel like I'm kind of like being hard on myself. They look so fucking similar. I was looking at my notes, and I didn't put the circle on the bottom of the glyph. So I'm not even kidding, dude. They literally, this looks like Eris, but I needed to slow down and actually fucking write better. So I made a lot of mistakes during this video just because I didn't slow the fuck down, guys. So it's like, you may have more earth than me, and that might not be the message you need to receive. So I just want to state that really quickly, that I know I keep elaborating on that, like that's the most important thing. And some of y'all might have internalized that because you value me and you're like, let me focus on that. But I just want to say, dude, you know, trust yourself. And the right message at the wrong time is the wrong message, is my point here, basically. So when it comes to Mars square Uranus, this does mean there's a lesson to be learned, and that there will be some change happening, basically. So I'm going to slow down and make this easier for everybody. And the things I wrote just says, man, some people literally can't control themselves. And that's what you need to hear right here, is that some people literally cannot control themselves. And lack of discipline, lack of restraint, lack of self-control, this will be exposed by the full moon in Libra. So we'll talk about that later. That'll be a completely different video for another time, but I just want you guys to know that, you know, we all get justice, and that's always how it works. And That's just how it has to be. So we just talked about Uranus. And the reason I say people can't control themselves and shit is about to go down is because, you know, Mars is aggression and direction, and Uranus is elevation. And it just says that with more power being pumped into the world through this aspect, dude, it's like the people who can't control themselves and are angry as fuck, it's like they're gonna shit's about to go down, dude. So I really just want to encourage y'all, you know, whatever the fuck this means, man, just lay low, keep your hands to yourself, just be quiet and just mind your fucking business and keep your wits about you, protect yourself, protect your family. This world is weird as fuck. So don't fear this world, just be dangerous, be aware of your surroundings. Always be ready to defend yourself and your family. Live in peace, walk in peace. Clear the fear from your own heart and imagination, and then just learn how to defend this world, starting with you. So we can't afford not to know self-defense, is what I'm saying. Take care of yourself and keep receiving. But also don't forget that you have to learn how to reject the wrong shit. Okay? The last part of my notes is this, because I feel like we've basically full circled the solar system, and I've talked about everything on my paper except this, okay, guys? So I don't want to waste your time. I know time is priceless and valuable. If we went over 2 hours, I'm sorry. We're going to try to shoot for 2-hour videos or less, because astrology is so important, guys, but it's just like I kind of feel when it comes to a weekly YouTube video, if I can't do this in 2 hours, like I'm not as good as I say I am. That's just kind of how I feel. So that's my goal, is try to make these like 2 hours or less. If I'm over, my bad, but we'll get there. And I just want this to be a beautiful mixture of clarity, depth, and brevity, if that makes sense. So let me tell you about the whole fucking purpose, because that's the most important question I think that is to be asked. Like, what's my outcome? What am I doing? When it comes to questions, asking and receiving, like, you got to ask, you know, what's the point? What's the purpose? And the question is also, do you really want to know? You got to really want to know the answer to that. So I want to really show you guys this, and this is priceless. So I really want to say, pay attention that, you know, Pluto here, which is the whole point, just says, guys, we have to, Aquarius, the point is, guys, and I want to say that this, I hope this is empowering. Pluto forces us to grow, and what we have to do is raise our vibration. Uranus is in Taurus, and this really kind of says that, like, in order to do that, you have to learn how to ground your motherfucking self. If you can't slow down on some level, like, I don't mean to keep projecting that slow down energy, but Taurus feels slow to me, if I'm just being honest. If you don't know how to ground, if you don't know how to, you know, appreciate, indulge, love, and receive, you know, how are we going to grow and elevate for real? So also this says something about the earth and about the planet we live on, Taurus, the earth element, you know, and this just says that we have to raise the vibration of the earth. And what does that mean? Oh, I'm asking you. Can you leave me in the comments, please? Please, because I want to know what this shit means to you, dude. Because you've heard me say before in this video, like, what is this? I don't know what that means to you. My question for you, Fire Family, is what does raising the vibration of the earth mean to you? Because I really need to know what you think. What does it mean to me? Let me tell you what it means to me. Raising the vibration of the earth to me means, it means cleaning things up. To me, it means protecting the world, making it a better place. And I know that's so, like, I don't even know if that's vague. I think that's a good thing. I think that's what elevating the world means to me. So I want to know what it means to you. Because the more we focus on this, the better I think things will get. So how do we elevate the world? How do we make the world better? I can't see a world without peace, but I can't neglect the problems either. This world does have problems, and other people legitimately are not in peace. And I'm pained to say that shit because it's true. But when I create my world, I see it in peace, if that makes sense. So I'm just excited for us all to work through the problems together. Because there are problems, and I don't know if we will ever get to a point where there aren't any, but I think that, you know, being fully committed to change and having a sense of community and identity is going to really help us so far when it comes to living our best lives and really making the world beautiful. So that's really what this talks about. And that's the conversation of Uranus ruling over Pluto, is that, you know, we got to be part of this change and make this world the best it can be. And Pluto is always going to need to be in conversation with the nodes. And I just want to say, when it comes to Aries energy, I'm serious, guys. It literally starts with you. It starts with focusing on you. That's the message we need to receive right now, is that it's all about going on your path and going for everything you feel destined for, your desires. And honestly, I meant to say this at the very beginning of the video. I'm not even kidding. So I'm not joking, guys. I was literally by my altar before. I was trying to write this down and I forgot it by the time I got to the pen. Not even kidding. So if you are here, I'm giving you the most priceless key now, okay? And I charge people a fuck ton of money for this, dude. So you're welcome. So, oh man, this is fucking awesome if you're willing to receive this. So, and I'm almost done with the video, guys. So thank you for staying here and listening to the whole thing. I'm almost done. So I'm going to explain. I already explained the purpose. I'm explaining the future, and I'm going to explain the past. So, but also I need to explain one principle, and it is evolution itself. I'm going to explain this very simply so everybody can understand it. And the point is, evolution is the elimination of separating desires. And you can take time to pause and reflect on what that means. But just understand we come from somewhere, and that means there is an origin. And just like Mars, look at Mars. There's a circle, and then there's a direction moving out from the center. So it's like we all push out from somewhere. And Mars is the lower Pluto. You got to know this. We all push out from somewhere. That's the desire to separate from the center. And then just like Venus, look at it. We got to return. We got to go the other way. There's two types of desires in this world, and remember this. There's separating desires and there's unifying desires. There's the intention to separate from the source, and then there's the intention to return to the source. And these desires exist in everybody's souls for a multitude of reasons, okay? And I need you just to understand that evolution is the process of selectively eliminating separating desires. And if you receive this message in your mind and heart, please, for the love of God, Fire Family, write in the comments, I know that evolution is the selective elimination of separating desires. Because you will change the world with that fucking knowledge. The expanded mind can't shrink. I need you to know that you are part of the solution and not part of the fucking problem. Okay? Give yourself a lot of fucking credit. Look in the mirror and hug your fucking self. Know that you're doing your part on a spiritual fucking level and a physical level. If you really apply those principles. And really what I mean, I'm going to be very clear about this now, guys, is that if you internalize the words and put them in the comments, you're already there, dude. But in order to do this process, you have to really question your choices, because that's what desires are, choices, ultimately. And, you know, you got to think about what you do when it comes to causing harm or not causing harm. And also on some level, you know, it's about, are you separating or unifying? Genuinely ask yourself, are you unifying or separating? Is your choice helping you return, or is it helping you separate? What we're doing is eliminating separating desires. So if you keep making these choices to separate from the world and not unify with your source, I mean, you need separating desires. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want to be understood, dude. Don't be like, I don't want to tell you what not to be. Let me stop right there and slap myself on the wrist for those words. Don't do that, Mark. Think about that and slow down. You know what I mean? So like real shit. I was about to like advise people when I didn't even know what I was thinking about, you know? I'm slowing down. Because there's just so much to get into here, genuinely. And, but it's so simple too. It's just that, like, you know, there's going to be a lot of things you need to do to separate from source. Literally even existing, being born, you know, into the world, eating, wanting sex, wanting money, wanting power is technically a separating desire. So my point is this, my friends, because this shit is confusing for a lot of people. I don't want this to be confusing. I need this to be clear. Is that, you know, you'll have separating desires, but you will also have unifying desires. And when it comes to the things that you want to do, you have to be able to realize that, like, some of your choices can be better. And that's the whole point. And you need to be doing that damn shadow work. And really committing to healing, because this Chiron Aries is saying that, like, the pain has to go. We have to let go of the pain. I'm not even kidding. It's the pain. I don't know what the fuck that means to you. If you want to let me know in the comments, I'd be happy to read it. And I would love to receive it. Like, what does that mean? Letting the pain go to you? I could take the time to get into it. I just said the video is almost over, so I'm not gonna. But also, the South Node is ruled by Venus, and this is also just really how you read every chart. And I just want to say that, you know, being nice is costing us everything. Keeping up just appearances and ignoring the truth is costing us fucking everything. When it comes to the direction of this world right now, if you really want to hear how I feel from my 15-degree Libra moon, man, we gotta fucking accept the truth and stop fucking denying it. I can't hold back my emotions. That's really how I feel at this point right now. So, Venus is ruled by Saturn right now. And I just really want to say, guys, you got to open up your third eye and really understand your values for this shit to make sense. That's fucking crazy. Wow. Oh, that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I'm in the spaceship, as you can hear. The lights literally went off as I said that shit. That was wild. That kind of spooked the fuck out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. That fucking, oh shit. That spooked me, man. Hoo-wee. I bet some of y'all were waiting for that one. So I'm literally about to check the timer. I'm like, damn, this felt like 5 hours. I love the fuck out of you guys. I hope this was good. Venus, Saturn, you heard what I said. That came from my Saturn Taurus heart. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. That's absolutely free. It just lets me know that you were engaged, quite literally. So I hope you appreciate yourself, because if you don't appreciate yourself, you can't appreciate this gift. And that's really true if we think, you know. So if you got nothing from this video, I just want to say a mind that can't think for itself is useless. I hope I helped you think today. That's my point of existing. That's my point of being here on my third house Pluto. I love your fucking soul. I hope you enjoy this and see the value of astrology. And if you do see the value of astrology, take pride in the investment you make in yourself. Investments that you make with no fear will come back tenfold. Believe that, see that, create that for yourself genuinely. And if you are worried about money or whatever, I just want to remind you guys, you can't afford not to know. The opportunity cost of not investing in yourself gets more and more expensive the longer you wait. So my question is, can you afford not to learn? So please save Simplified Astrology on YouTube, the free audiobook, to your playlist. Listen to it, love it, internalize its principles, live your astrology. Because I want to say something cool about Simplified Astrology, which I think, I can't assume you guys know this, so I'm going to tell you. Oh, shit, I'm about to burp. I'm sorry. It was the confirmation coming that you need to hear. I need too. But the thing about Simplified Astrology, what sets this apart from every other fucking astrology book, because there's so many, is that I designed it to help you live the astrology. And I believe there's a lot of good books that help you do this, quite literally. But I just really want to give you the tools as fast as possible, man. It's 3 hours. And if you can sit down and listen through this, watch a movie, man, that's going to take you even deeper into yourself. And that's going to make the world a more beautiful and better and holistic place. So I appreciate you. Please make that investment in yourself. My readings are going to be closing. I mean, they're already closed right now. Just to be honest, as I'm filming this, they're absolutely closed. I don't know when I'm going to open them back up again. So, because I'm not going to read for you, I don't have the time. I need y'all to learn how to read. And that sounds so funny. But people literally are teachers that do this. So it's like, I know you're literate enough to get to this video, but when it comes to the divination and the spirituality, I need you to take that investment in yourself. And just remember, you can't afford not to invest. Just pay attention. I'll give you guys opportunities. Some of you guys got into those courses for free just because you're grateful. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to explain that for a second. Like, I gave a sale the other day just to see something, literally just to see something, because I trust my vibes, and I wanted to prove something to the world, and I did, quite literally. I wanted to just see something, guys. I literally dropped the price of my courses. I put them on like super sale. I had it for $11, you know, and the point was just like, people didn't buy it when they won it, and they had the $11, and it's just crazy. Because like they still want it, and it's expensive now. And like, I think there's more points to be made, but that was a really important point. I just wrote the last thing I write on my, so this is a tip for business owners too. And I think a tip for everybody, guys, is that like rich and successful people really value promotion. Some of y'all tuned out and they're not even going to be able to hear this message because they're broke as fucking spirit and it's an energy. But the rich people that are hearing this message, I just want to remind you, rich and successful people understand the value of promotion. This is some third house shit. Rich and successful people are always willing to promote themselves and their value. So I'm telling you guys how to ask for business. I'm teaching you guys how to ask for business, quite literally. I'm teaching you how to sell. I'm teaching you how to promote yourself. I'm teaching you how to run a business. If you watch what I'm doing, success leaves clues. So I am a great leader because I defer to people that are better than me. And that's definitely something to think about. I didn't get here by not investing in myself. So I just want to say, man, when I say you can't afford not to invest in yourself, I really mean that from the bottom of my heart, dude. And it's just like, it's the simple matter of facts is that people that had the opportunity to get this information the other day for $11 who don't have more than 11, let's say, or like can't afford the new price, they quite literally got left behind. And that's an actual fact because I know who I am and my goal is expansion and my principles lead me, so I can't fucking lower the price, basically. But I can be generous and give gifts. Just some people literally don't take them. And I just want to say, man, like, people, it's sad as fuck. And my Saturn knows this shit with the Taurus energy, the unworthiness, that people won't reach for the shit that they can have because they don't feel worthy of it, genuinely. So not only do you need to promote your value, you have to reach for the shit that can help you, man. And I'm telling you guys, some people paid that $11, and then I did a thing the other day, today in Discord, just basically telling them, hey guys, if you leave a review, I will PayPal you or Cash App you $11. I'm telling you. And I already sent a PayPal. I have more to send. And I promised you guys, everybody's going to get their fucking money. I'm paying you for a review. That shit is like therapy to me. I'm willing to pay for it, which is hella funny. Cheaper than therapy if you really think about it. So I'm grateful to pay for your reviews. But what that literally means, dude, is like some of y'all got that course absolutely free just for being grateful. And that's literally something to think about. That's something I wanted to show you guys, was that you can literally just receive free blessings just by being grateful. I wanted to show you guys that principle, quite literally. That's why I did that, among a multitude of reasons. So, you know, I learned a lot in this last week, and I'm just grateful to share it all with you, because this message may have not seemed very linear, but this experience was everything I needed it to be. And I hope it was everything you needed it to be. Regardless if you feel it, you needed it to be this too. So I hope you felt it as a positive thing, truly, because I come here with love. I come here with the intention to ease the suffering of the world. And you guys can't afford to hate me. I'm just letting you know, because I'm protected by unconscious forces. So if you don't love yourself and you have internalized hatred towards yourself and you project negative energy towards me, man, that's going to be a problem. Because I'm just telling you that spirit protects me. I have no problems with anybody, man. I don't contend with any people, genuinely. I'm a peaceful fucking person, man. I literally mind my own business. But I'm just telling y'all, you don't need to project negative energy my way. Okay? You don't need to do that. For real. If I ever come off like just please recognize the love in me. Because I don't want to spread hatred. That's really never going to be my message. My message will always be that my name is Mr. Mark David Meyer. That's who I am, with the fire. And that means sight, by the way, like spirit. Here to inspire you, quite literally. Here to share ideas and take the collective vibration higher. My sole intention is to reconcile all paradox with love and truth. I love you. And I'm signing off now, guys. Thank you for your love and attention. Attention is the most powerful resource, the most valuable exchange of energy and currency. So I just want to thank you for the attention more than anything you've given me, more than the money. As a man of value and principles, thank you for the attention more than the money and the love, because it's just energy, and this is how we make a difference in the world. This is why I tell y'all tap the screen. This is why I tell y'all to do all that. Like, it's just, if we all focus on the same thing, it will manifest fast, instantly. We could make gold rain out the sky if we really wanted to, y'all. If we all wanted to, I'm telling you. You might not believe that shit, but I'm telling you, think about that. Imagine that shit, dude. Imagine like lame. we might I almost said something we don't want to imagine. You know, while gold coins falling out of the sky might be fun, Lamborghinis falling out of the sky would be like really fucking dangerous. So that's not gonna happen. God won't let that happen, unless, oh Lord, run for the fucking bunker, dude. If the cars start falling out of the sky, that doesn't even make any sense. But I'm gonna sleep. I want to reflect for a second and remind you guys, way back when I started this series and I was showing my face, I would be like, here I am, guys. And I used to say I'm tired, and I'm like, I literally got myself to stop saying that. And I'm proud of myself for breaking that pattern. I say now that I can use rest. It's late. I'm going to pause or stop the video. Take care of yourself, my family. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to take care of me for you. You take care of you for me. Blessed be, blessed we. Yes, indeed. See you later.